Oh my lord, they're not in sync. They've got like half of the group doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and the other half is like 2 sentences behind them.
Here to offer
Ouch.
tonight's invocation, please welcome from Fairmount Christian Church, Pastor Rick Rains.
User entered your channel.
Father in heaven, we are so grateful for this beautiful night here in Richmond, and we thank you for it. We thank
What
you
is
for
the
allowing us
link
to come here
to
to enjoy this wonderful sport.
watching?
Right now, Lord,
I don't know yet.
and their crews safe.
Trying to see if that other one will actually come up on Twitch, but nothing happening yet. What up, Carson? It's your boy.
To guard our freedoms, who are on the front lines
The move.
of this pandemic, and who see to our safety in the streets of our town every single day. Lord, bless those who are suffering tonight, still hurting from 20 years ago.
All right, is Michael back now?
Yes, Michael, his singing dog, and his orchestra.
I think he got turned into a dog.
Performing God Bless America, please welcome from the official chorus of the United States Air Force, Technical Sergeant Katie Edelman.
God bless America.
Oh, that's why it's so loud. Let me turn it down a little bit here. There we go. With Mike Carson, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
All right, you ready yet, Michael, or what? Oh my God, where? See, he randomly disappears every damn time.
Was so proud.
There it is.
I think I know where he is. I think he's been located. There's some person walking by your house in a popka that's just hearing inside the window, "What's so proud?"
Well, I mean, the thing is, my battery's almost dead on my phone.
Oh Lord.
I've been gone all day, and I'm waiting for Michael if he ever gets to the point of sitting down and paying attention.
Michael who?
I mean, I have been. I just recently did just speak to my dog a little bit, but now I'm back.
You were speaking to your dog? Sound like you were strangling it.
I did not get any of these, Seth, but these are the shirts that I was talking about.
I'm surprised your dog wasn't howling on that high note, Michael.
Well, was that truly a high note?
High enough.
It was a Michael high note. That was true high note.
There you go, Seth. Sent them to you. Never forget 9/11. Look at the pretty fireworks that we're also going to get to see.
Ooh, Tony Raines or JJ Yeley, depending on the year. I don't recognize who that would have been for the IndyCar one.
There's quite a few right there for IndyCar. There's like 3 of them for the IndyCar.
That one's a Scott Dixon.
And
Braun Racing. I don't know if that'd be a Leffler.
Interesting to see them saying that Kevin Harvick wants to try to make the Indy 500, but Jimmy Johnson himself said that he would never race an IndyCar on an oval after Dan Wheldon's death.
Well, they want to put Larson in one.
Yeah, well, that's Larson.
All right, so you saw them all?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I didn't take this one out of the box. I've checked it a couple of times already. I showed Dylan this one already. This when I get to the big one later, like the big one that I bought, that I really needed your opinion on before I bought it, but I went ahead and bought it anyway because no one was getting back to me. The guy Robbie actually threw this one in there for free. It is a 124 scale, by the way. That one was thrown in with the big cool thing I got for free.
Ooh, I can't see it though. It's just a box. But
I know. That's what I just said. I didn't take it out.
I
I
found the
opened it
stream.
one time to look.
Ah. Ooh.
Dylan said they didn't make a big deal out of that one because you don't really hear about that one too much.
No, normally it don't.
Okay, so this is the one that Robbie gave me for a discount because the box was damaged.
ooh, funny. I have this exact same race car.
No, you don't.
That's a year later than the one I have. I have the 2016.
Ah, Logano Xfinity. Nice.
Americans have a low credit score. Self is a new way to build credit that doesn't require a credit score. Plus, Self helps you save.
That one's not Logano, by the way. It's Keselowski.
All three credit bureaus. Download the app today.
Seth,
What?
the 22. That's Keselowski, not Logano.
Oh, is it? I can't see a name on it, and all I know
I
is
know because the
Keselowski.
name is on the box, on like a little sticker, and on the back of the car.
I can't see the name on the first picture.
Yeah. It's either
It could have
Keselowski,
been Keselowski, Logano, or Blaney.
Yeah, so I was gonna say it could be one of those three.
Or Austin Thoreau, or Austin Cindric, or maybe it was Jeff Gordon. It could be Jeff Burton. It could be Dale Earnhardt Jr. It could be Richard Petty himself, but we just don't know.
Yeah, no, you could be right.
Yeah, you're gonna like the 92 that I got, I think, because I sent that to Cody before I bought it.
Oh, you got the Altel car?
Winning.
Oh, like a promo car.
I like that Ernie Irvan one that I got, the 88.
Yeah.
I thought I'd get that because apparently Kyle wanted a number 25 Ken Schrader, and they also had Mark Martin or Ernie Irvan as part of a set, so I got the Ernie Irvan one with the Ken Schrader one.
Gotcha.
I gave him the Ken Schrader one.
Like the Davey Allison hauler. That's a nice one.
There's an Ernie Irvan one.
Ernie Irvan 88, remember? Jared
Oh yeah.
was in 28. Ernie went to the 88. I got the 88 one because you were looking at you wanted the 25. They
I
had
didn't
a
even
Mark
see
Martin. They had a Mark Martin, an Ernie Irvan, and the Ken Schrader. And you wanted the Schrader, so I got you the Schrader.
But you got the 88 one too, you said?
Yeah, I'll show you in a moment, Kyle. Okay.
They said the stream we watched for Daytona is up.
Real quick, Seth.
I posted it in the chat.
Did Michael
I found it without even doing that.
Did you send him the hauler yet?
Yeah, he did.
That Gordon one has a Coca-Cola on the deck lid, and this is 1995. So, you get the point. That one was a good find, I think.
Yep.
Michael.
Yeah.
I got these. If you want one of these, I guess you can tell me, okay? But honestly, these are not what I got for you specifically. I got you something else, okay?
Okay.
But if you want one of these, let me know.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm alright.
You're no, you're
Nobody
not.
worry about me.
Oh, Michael, this is something else I
Oh,
got.
that looks
You know
familiar.
what?
The Superman Returns. Oh, actually, I've got that last century Dale Jr. car as well.
Yes.
I literally just saw that this morning.
Michael, you don't need to send this one to Seth, but I want to show you this personally between you and me here. Remember
Alright.
this one that I recently got? That jacket there?
Yep.
Well, get this. I got this one today. So the Budweiser one that you saw was like from 1999, 2000. There's that one right there. I just bought that today.
Oh, nice.
First comment in the stream chat. Scoop, there it is.
You chocolata, chocolata, chocolata.
All right. Let me go get the. Oh, by the way, I got a Kenza diecast too. I was surprised about it because it was a 17 AmeriQuest one. So I grabbed that one while I was able to.
If Matt Rod's the last one to wake up, Michael, we're walking into his room and we're singing the Scoop, there it is song.
Oh my god, Seth, I'm sorry, but I need a ride home. So,
I need a ride to the airport. Please help.
Yeah, I need a ride to the airport. So unless you feel like driving at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 hours out of your way, then I'm sorry, but you're on your own on that one.
Kyle, you were asking about the other stuff?
I was asking, you got that Ernie Irvin car, you said?
Wow. Richmond's packed. Like they had the entire outer area, parking area, completely packed full of cars. Is this person really going to be complaining about the overlay?
Yeah, I'd like to have that Ernie Irvin car if you don't want it.
Alright, so we got Michael McDowell, Kyle Busch, William Byron, Alex Bowman, maybe Ryan Blaney. That are the guys in trouble right now.
User entered your channel.
I know that Anthony was thinking about going to the Richmond race too.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
Yes, whatever
Actually,
I say.
Seth, what I'm about to show you was something I was considering getting for you.
This is 3 days in a row I've come in here and Matt's not here.
Where's Denny going?
Okay. I don't know. Did he get a penalty too?
Oh no, it's
Oh no, he's come back. He's come back up. I don't know what the deal was there.
Who has Matt Rodriguez's
The heck was
number?
that about?
Call him. Tell him to give him team speak.
I got his number, but I'm not calling him for that.
Why?
You've got his contact information. You get in touch with him.
I don't have his number.
You've got his Facebook.
Yeah, but he don't answer that.
He does when I message him.
Well, I'll just blow his messenger up then.
Then you do that.
I would just did. I said, come to TeamSpeak, TeamSpeak.
Ooh, I like Ross Chastain's car. Why am I hearing myself? Matt, I can hear the stream. Why are you watching the stream? Why am I hearing myself?
What?
McIntyre, why are you watching my stream? You're in it.
So,
Wait, what? In case I missed something.
at least you have a viewer.
In
What are you
case you
complaining
missed
about?
something.
Seth,
Well,
How
I've
you
got it on
gonna?
my TV, but if I look away for a second,
How are you going to miss something? Like, I'm not even showing footage of the race or anything.
Seth,
Hmm.
this is full-size replica.
Okay. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is, ain't it? He
Is
said,
that a
and
New York
I
City
quote,
Fire Department engine?
Okay.
Are you ready, Seth?
Yep.
It's got the sponsors on all sides, the front, the back, and both sides. It also has a number on both sides and the back too underneath the sponsor. But that is a full-size replica, and it does have the neck guider, whatever it's fucking called that goes. You know what I mean? Whatever that thing is that goes around the neck when you put your helmet on. That's got the full set with
Oh,
that.
the Hans
And it
does?
comes in a case too, and I just took it out of the case to show you.
Ooh. And you said that's a full-size one?
Yeah, it even has
Nice.
the latch on the side. The two latches on the side. It's got both of them, and the visor goes up and down too, etc. I was going to get this for you if you were interested.
I probably would have been, but those things are like super expensive, so. I mean, the
Yeah,
mini
I went
ones,
ahead- I went
mini
ahead
ones
and bought
alone
it,
are
too.
really expensive.
What?
The mini ones alone are really expensive.
I wish this announcer would fix his mic. It's like listening to Seth Cole's mic during a broadcast.
Wow.
Just cuts in and out.
You know, you realize that in that insulting me, you're actually insulting Matt because he's the one that bought this mic for me.
Well, that ain't no funny here. No, your mic sounds fine on there. This guy's, however, does not. It's just on this real life broadcast.
Ah.
It sounds like dog shit. Matt did say he was coming, though. He said give him a few. I said a few what, cows?
No, a few hours. Few
That would be
days.
more like it. Like, that sounds like Matt. I ate some Pepto. My dinner's fighting back.
Garrett Smithley, Matt Rod's favorite driver, to the rear. Sad.
Seth?
Yo.
Yeah, yo, FRN seems to be in the same boat that LSR TV is right now.
What's that?
Like, if you go look at Facebook groups when someone says, "Oh, please, somebody tell me a good broadcaster to use," and then FRN and LSR TV never get mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to think that is a compliment or an insult. Because the only people that are getting mentioned are like $20 broadcasters. Like, am I insulted that, somebody's not mentioning us, or the fact that all these broadcasters on this list are like the dirt cheap ones?
I mean, do they also say in their post, I don't want to break the bank?
Nope. Just said I need a broadcaster.
Huh.
Now, if they hire us, they're probably going to break the bank. So,
Well, the good ones will find you.
that's all I care about.
Problems.
Oh, hey, look, we're green already. I didn't even notice.
No, we're not. I'm just going to green. Do I have to mute you for this thing, Michael?
That depends. I'm apparently 3 laps ahead of you.
Yeah, oh yeah. I guess I'm muting you for the stream.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'll probably end up not paying attention.
I just hit green right now.
Yeah.
What race are you watching?
Cup race at
It's all watching
Richmond.
Richmond.
Well, send me a link.
You know what? I'll be nice again, just like I was at Daytona. I'll pull up the link so I'm at the same time as Seth.
When are you ever nice?
I like watching illegal copies of NASCAR races.
I will say I
doesn't?
think Truex messed up.
Why?
If
I think he beat the leader. He beat Denny Hamlin to the line.
He beat him to the line, but Hamlin spun his tires when he accelerated.
Well, they're still giving him a pass through penalty anyways.
Oh, Martin.
Bye, Martin. Hope you find your dad. Why does he look like he's flying down pit road? I thought pit road speed was 45 at Richmond.
It's 35 at Richmond, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, then he definitely looks like he's speeding.
35 miles an hour, that's the average miles, that's the average speed someone drives in a neighborhood.
Is it?
Roughly. 25, 35 miles per hour is
I was
the
gonna say
average
ours
speed
is
for a
30 miles
neighborhood.
per hour.
Joey Logano's in 3rd place behind Kurt Busch. Anyways, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
it's only an 80 lap race. What the heck?
No, that's stage 1 is 80 laps.
Michael got so excited he had to go use the bathroom.
If he was really a good person, he would have just let it go right there.
Real drivers do it in their suits.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying earlier, you don't want that stuff. It's number 60 Edwards.
No. Not really. I appreciate the offer, but no, it's kind of way too far out of my price range.
OMG, the OG is here of.
What can I do for you?
Oh, by the way, Michael,
The OG of sarcasm.
The Logano car is actually autographed.
He went to use the bathroom.
Hello, Mr. OG, Matt Rodriguez.
Howdy, how can I help you?
I don't know. I
Hey,
was
Seth, you
bored.
want to tell Matt Rod what Charles was trying to do to you yesterday?
Charles.
I'll
Oh.
tell him myself. I was trying to get him to come work for us. Hell, I've tried to buy out Matt Rod. I don't care. He knows I'd do it.
Every time I say, give me an offer, and you probably will hit, like, right on.
He acts like it's some secret. I try to get everybody. I want one big company. Ain't no secret.
That's why I say, swing me a high enough offer, and it's yours.
This is where we get like, you gonna tell him what Charles did? Trying to get Cole to come do some work for him? Fucking Matt does work for us sometimes.
Do I?
You've done.
Oh, right.
producing
Yeah,
for
you
us.
asked us to fill in for you. Like, yeah.
Ain't no damn secret. You need to give us a number.
Fuck, I don't even know of a number.
$2.
I believe you gave us a number and it was like way.
The only
way up
problem,
there.
the only problem is, you've repeatedly said that you want me, and I don't want to. I said, if I'm selling, I'm out. I'm done.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess it's time to quarantine myself from my mother.
Wow.
If you're
you
about to
like
say
her no
she
more?
has COVID, you're not coming to Bristol.
She doesn't have COVID. She says she's just not feeling good.
All right.
That's why I'm
Well,
quarantining my
but
sister away
he
from me
doesn't
too.
know if she has
Yeah.
COVID.
So I said, I love you, but I have to stay away from you.
I
Oh,
love you, but
now
I'm
that you're-
subdividing you in your own home.
Now that you're here, Matt,
Oh God.
I can finally tell you. I hope you bring your best Yu-Gi-Oh deck to Bristol with you.
I'm gonna have to Amazon myself some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because all my shit is up in storage. It's been probably a good 2 years since I pulled that out.
I'm legit. I'm holding 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons right now.
Do you even know how to use those things?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Matt, I do.
You sure?
I've made a whole deck just
Let
to bring
me
with me here.
let me just go buy like 3 starter decks and I can make something shitty out of that.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
probably-
guys, you
you
guys
probably
enjoy. I'm
will
gonna
get
be a
me this
disinterested spectator when all that's going down.
monster. Oh,
Oh,
here
come
it
on,
is.
Cat.
Here it is right here. Slifer the
I'm
Sky
not
Dragon.
a Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Slifer
What
the
the hell
Sky
is Yu-Gi-Oh?
Dragon.
What the fuck is Link summoning?
I have like 3 Greebos.
Actually, wait, I know one of them was actually a goodish. Hang on a moment.
The Winged Dragon of Ra. I'm taking that one with me.
I mean, you better take the God cards with you.
So before you came in here, Matt, we were discussing how FRN and LSRTV are in the same boat.
What boat is that?
The one that's put
It's
together
the-
by Flex Tape.
Yeah.
Effectively, yeah.
No, have you noticed whenever somebody gets on the forums and says, or not the forums, the Facebook pages and groups, and they're like, "Hey, I need a broadcaster," and like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
we're never mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
I told them, I was like, I don't know whether to be like upset about that because nobody's mentioning us, or like happy the fact that nobody mentions us in with a bunch of $20 and $30 broadcast crews.
Yeah, no, I don't miss that. I mean,
You're-
I've monitored our stuff over like the last few months, and like our website traffic's been up, views generally have been up, and AdSense has generally been up. I mean, if those are all usually up, I don't really think too hard into it. I don't miss dealing with like the $20, $30 leagues because those are the ones that made me pull my hair out. Like I'm gonna tell you,
Whoa, hold
Seth,
on.
you know it. I
Hold
heavily
on.
enjoy.
That's
Buddy
such a lie.
disconnected from your channel.
Oh, what?
That's a lie.
Your hair loss was not pulling your hair out because of those leagues. You said you tried to give yourself a haircut and failed.
Well, actually, what happened with that was I was having Serena give me a trim, and she walked away, and I noticed something out of place, like she didn't line up the hair correctly. So I was like, all right, well, I got my like little beard trimmer here. I can go ahead and just zip this thing off real quick. And I don't remember what happened, but I think I fucked up, and I shaved off a bit of my head, and I was like, oh. And Serena walked back in and was like, what the fuck do you do? Like, well, we're going bald.
I sneezed, and you know.
So what you're saying is she hadn't finished, and you tried to fix it, and
Yeah,
screw it
the
up.
family.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's literally hair. It grows back.
No, it doesn't.
True.
Sometimes.
Like, honestly, I had to get a haircut before the Bristol trip, and she made me look like the fucking, like, one of the Three Stooges. Don't know who the fuck it was, but hair's grown back a little bit.
Probably
after
looked
that,
like
so I'm good.
Larry.
I mean, I had to trim my beard, had to trim my hair.
I had to completely wax
I'm
eyebrows.
gonna grow my beard while I'm down there.
What
You
beard?
cannot grow a beard. You are literally.
You know, you're
incapable
right.
of it.
I can't.
One does not simply grow a beard.
You
You just
merely
manifested,
merely
mister.
adopted the beard growing.
You just manifested.
I
it,
was
that's how
born with it.
works.
Oh yeah, by the way, Matt, I got 2 pot of greeds,
Why the fuck?
but I still don't know what they do.
All right, so you're just gonna be cheaty as fuck, all right?
I have
2
them.
pot of
What do they
greeds, I got
do?
a jar of greed. I got like 6 Karibos.
So you're just gonna be cheaty as fuck. That's what I've got.
God, that is.
Oh, by the way, since
Yeah.
Matt, since you're in here and Michael's in here, I'll ask Anthony later. I've got 2 things that I can do. I can
God.
send you guys your ticket codes each separately, like email them to you, so that way you have them on your phones. Or when we go in the gate, I could just have them scan all 4 on my phone.
If
might
it
as
was
well scan
anything
all
like
4.
if it was anything like Nashville, they want to do it one by one, because we're probably gonna do scan and then they're gonna run you through a metal detector.
Okay,
I think it's metal detector first and then scan.
so
I can't remember.
so I'll be sending you guys them. Okay, I have to do separately because
Oh.
the Arca truck tickets were done through Ticketmaster, but the I can only access the Xfinity Cup ones through the Bristol Motor Speedway app.
Boy, like literally, if you send me all 4 codes, I'm gonna resell like 3 of them. I'm gonna get some money off this.
Wow.
So you probably just want to send me that one code.
Would you really do that?
Don't tempt me.
Here you go, Matt. The two of the 3 cards that will beat you, and that
Why
they
are you giving me info that I did not ask for? You keep feeding me all this shit, but I'm like, all right, well, are we playing by rules or are we just going like bullshit?
No, we're playing by rules. I
Because
just
if you're
got.
going bullshit, then yeah, you can have 6 copies of a card. I don't fucking care. If it's
I don't have
rules,
6
then no.
copies of the cars.
You have to have 3.
Have to
That's
have
how
what?
it works.
Well, I have Slight for the Sky Dragon and the Winged Dragon of Ra.
That's fine.
Let me Google fucking
God cards.
the card resellers and see if I can get them to ship out within like 2 days.
Check eBay. See if someone's selling the OP hand.
No, it's like I've got a specific stuff that I want, but the stuff that I want,
I can't.
don't think I can get
I
in
legit
short
can't
notice.
use the Winged Dragon of Ra because it's a newer version of the card. So it's like
How to Train Your Dragon.
It's got the shiny things in the background.
Shiny things.
Shiny things? I like shiny
No,
things.
look at that, Matt. Your favorite driver's getting some TV time.
Oh, Kyle.
No, Garrett Smithley.
Oh, go fuck himself. I don't remember what was the old. What was that website that I used, or that I used to use? Fuck. If I was like a shitter, I'd literally just go get that Kribo deck in real life. But the problem is that takes so much shuffling, and I just don't want to shuffle cards.
And it's not gonna.
And it's like literally, I don't have the motivation to go out and do it.
No extra
You know,
deck either.
if you really had the motivation, you'd go buy all your announcer Sennheiser HMD 26-600-2 headsets.
I bought Seth like a Razer headset like 6 months ago. He's fine.
You also need mixers with those. So you're looking at like
Well, that's all on you.
$700.
I've been watching that chat and I'm like, man, I'm so happy. He's doing good for himself. And then I went back to what I was been doing. I said, I've seen some of the improvements. I'm really happy for you. They
All
look
we're
really
doing
good.
is blowing money at this point.
I know. And I'm like looking at it like, who the fuck is funding this? I tallied up like some of your additions in the last few months, or at least last few weeks.
Oh,
You've had to blow over about $2,000, $3,000 at this point.
Oh,
Most of
you're
it's
way
graphics
off.
cards. Most of it's graphics cards.
We have a 3090, a 3080 Ti,
Oh, fuck.
and we don't use OBS anymore. Our streaming software costs us $1,200.
Oh, are you doing XSplit?
No, God, no, that thing's garbage.
Good.
Oh my goodness, I remember when I used to use XSplit.
Yeah, that thing's fucking terrible.
Horrible.
No, what was it? I want an Elgato Stream Deck, but I don't want to pay for an Elgato Stream Deck, so I've got my 3D printer going at the moment, and it's printing out basically it's like a cage for places where I can just basically put keys, and I'm just going to make into macros, and that's all I'm doing. Like, net cost is like, I think, $15.
There you go.
Like, I want it, but I don't want to spend fucking, what was it? I think it was $160, $170 after taxes. It's stupid.
I can't tell. Is Ryan Newman sponsored by Toll House?
Or
is that just? Or is that
probably?
No, Toll House is a cookie company.
Oh.
I don't know what's his sponsor. No, it's an Oscar Mayer Bacon Ford. Okay, it doesn't look like Oscar Mayer.
Huh. Why anyone would want that is beyond me.
Ah, now you can see it's Oscar Mayer.
Oh, I know what I can do. Wait a moment, let me see how much those cards are.
How much what cards are?
I've got a really old deck, and it was a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, but it was built a while ago. And it's not really competitive anymore, but off of what Michael's told me, it should work.
I see.
But I feel like we're going to play one game and he's going to quit. Because he just doesn't want to deal with it.
Why don't you just get them on one of them there virtue machines?
We tried. It doesn't usually go as well.
I'll probably be out bowling somewhere.
That's fucking $6. Ow. Shipping options. 1-day shipping.
Have it shipped to the Airbnb.
Here's my thing. I'm kind of still in that crowd of if I buy something, I want it in my hands either same day or next day. Because usually when I buy something, it's online, it's like 50, 60, 70 above. So it's my whole thing is like if I can buy it on Amazon and get it in 2 days, can I just go to my local store and buy it immediately? Because they'll price match it for me and I can still get it for the same price. I just want it in my hands immediately if I'm going to spend the money.
I get it.
Meow.
Michael, I don't know how to break it to you, but those are actually fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, I think that's why I said they're not like. That's why I can't really use them.
Yeah, because just off of the text alone, that's not how they look. That's the wrong font altogether.
I want to hear you say that, Seth, in a broadcast.
What am I saying?
When the car, when you do a dirt race and a car won't turn, I want to hear you say he's pushing like a dump truck, just like this guy just did.
I mean, does Seth really need any more catchphrases? God's come up with a couple.
One of my blue eyes white dragons. I won't be able to affect.
I mean,
I won't be able
I
to
would.
use either.
I ended up hearing
I would have Matt say it, but I don't think Matt ever gets on the mic anymore.
there was like
I
a
do it every
test
now and
race
then.
we had to do, and it was with the it was with the Mazdas at Mid Ohio, and they were muscling each other out of the way. And one of the commentators said "RG Bargy." I'm like, huh, that rears its head again.
Oof. I haven't heard that in a while.
No, that
I
was
don't
the
even know what that is.
That was the Logan Breaky days.
Logan Breaky.
Yeah,
You mean the guy that
shit
can
league
block
owner?
anybody and nobody give by?
Shit league owner, awful racer. Although I'm right there with him.
Oh boy, Kyle Busch Rage incoming.
I forgot y'all covered ARL.
We don't anymore. I don't even think ARL's running anymore, does it?
Yeah, well, I don't, sort of. We're not covering them either.
Maybe, I don't know. Let me check their Discord.
I could have swore I was added.
Tanner
by-
Tanner gave the league to Logan. Then
Which is funny because literally, I think after like a month or two after ARL ended, I got asked by Tanner if he wanted me or if we could broadcast for him. Like, hell no. And also, aren't you not supposed to be in this league anymore? I thought you handed it over to Logan, and they merged with SMB.
Mm-hmm. Well, SMB's about to go under too.
Well, either I left or
They probably
Adrenaline
kicked you out.
kicked me
Well,
out.
they kicked
Yeah,
out all
'cause
the broadcasters.
yeah, because I'm not in there anymore.
I mean, they kind of just murdered the league. Not saying it was great to begin with, but they changed the day, going against what everyone wanted. They pretty much kicked out everyone who was constantly showing up, and then kept the ones that are either shit or just didn't show up at all. Like, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do from that point.
Oh, Kurt Busch! Oh my lord!
Oh no, did he wreck?
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
Let's hope so.
Oh, he lost the entire tire. The whole tire's gone.
Oh, that's sad.
And Bubba Wallace just took it.
Oof.
Oh shoot! Bubba Wallace says, "I can win with 5 tires while everybody else has 4."
It looks like it just caught in between the side skirt and the front tire.
Yeah. Man, that was a hard lick though. Gracious.
How the hell did Kurt lose a left rear?
Easy.
I see the rim, so the
Like
tire
nuts.
must have come apart carcass.
Well, before they went back green, it was already damaged, so I guess
And that thing
it
just
came
snapped.
Yeah, the wording is rubbed off of it. It's weird.
Obviously, somebody went over there and rubbed the
Wow.
coating off his car.
That sucks for
pancaked
him because he was running great.
He was.
He
He had just won the
pancaked it
battle
and
off pit road.
the carcass came off.
And that thing just sailed into the corner too. Man.
What's your broadcast tonight there, Mr. Rodriguez?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, no, we're not doing anything tonight.
Why not?
League's off.
What? Took?
Not really. I don't know why he's not trying to drive it back, though. Like, I mean, the car still looks pretty damn well in shape.
No,
Yeah,
that left side's pretty well pancaked though.
I'd rather just bring it back, see if there's anything can be done to it.
Well, I'm sure that's what they're gonna do.
Well, I mean, no,
Alright,
if it's on the hook, it's done.
So now put Kurt Busch into the category of those that need a good run next week.
Well, he
Yeah.
usually does pretty good at Bristol.
No, but Michael, if they put it on the hook, it's
Oh,
already
is it?
past the caution clock. Pretty much, if it gets towed back, it's done.
Yeah.
What does the caution clock start like as soon as? I thought it started as soon as you come
If
down.
it
pit
cannot
road.
make it back under its own power, it's done.
Yep.
No, that's not true. Because now they have that new healing feature.
Yeah. But no, if it's
Kurt Busch should use his quick repair.
no.
His fast repair.
By the way, Matt, I switched my shifts tomorrow, so I will be at TNR.
Oh, sweet.
So when are we going to Bristol?
Next week.
Y'all are going to be there too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. Are we going to meet up?
Man.
You don't sound real enthusiastic about that.
really
Actually, I don't
doesn't.
want to do the rest of the work for it. Because I got to make
Rest of the-
sure that I'm prepping tickers for this week because we still have some broadcasts going on while we were away. That's with our second crew.
You could just send them the other way.
Nah. And then, once I prep the tickers for the broadcast we still have this week, pretty much I'm off for the week.
Yeah, you just send them our way. Tell them we'll cover them this week.
Actually, most of them agreed to push off an off week. There's two of them that were already with a different team that gets broadcasted, so they were good to begin with because they're not going on the trip. And then we have the second team filling in for us on another day.
They really
Well-
firing enough fireworks tonight. I mean, I guess I kind of get it, but
Never enough fireworks.
Watching Prime.
Oh, who's Austin Lapantis?
That is
And who's SDC Hawks Kiddo?
that's Matt to the McIntyre. I feel like I should go get popcorn. It's not a stream if I'm not eating popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yes.
You and that popcorn, I swear.
What kind of popcorn?
Local brand.
User
You gotta
disconnected
get
from
really,
your
really
channel.
buttery popcorn and then sliced pickles. They have real buttery flavor and then salty.
User entered
mean,
your channel.
Does Parmesan cheese count?
That counts.
Alright, I can do Parmesan
As long-
cheese.
You just
Pickles,
gotta have.
pickles go on a chicken sandwich. They don't go on popcorn.
No, you don't put them on the popcorn. You have like butter flavored, so it's kind of sweet.
No, it's like Italian Parmesan
Either
cheese.
way, it's buttery, and then the pickle, like the sour pickle slices or real vinegary stuff, like contrast. Trust me, it's better than you think.
Don't they actually have like a vinegar type like salt that you can put over popcorn?
I don't know.
I think they do.
Excuse me. chicken tenders are fighting back right now.
Well, Kurt Busch
They
below the
said
cut
the
line.
tire was fine, but it was ultra damaged. How did that work?
I don't know. He was battling with Ryan Blaney. I don't know if they made contact or something.
I mean, like Steve just said, even coming to the green, you saw that it was all the lettering was already gone.
Yeah, somebody went down there with this like Scotch Brite and just wiped it off.
Scotch Brite.
Or he could hit the wall. I don't know.
Would they take the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser?
Mr.
Yeah.
Clean, Mr. Clean.
Just scrubbed it right out the car. Just to prove it worked.
I just rubbed these letters off.
I absolutely love my new streaming software. Aware. Matt, you want to get some? You should.
Nah, I think I'm perfectly happy with what I got now. It
What do you
works
have
what we
now?
have it for, and let's say it does the job that we need it to do.
What do you have? What do you even use?
Streamlabs.
You use slobbies?
I'm
Slobby slob.
I'm just waiting for the day when Matt gets an upgrade of me.
What is slobs anyway?
I haven't really found any reason to upgrade.
Isn't it just OBS with somebody else's name on it?
Basically, a better graphical version of OBS.
It's got more features in it, yeah.
Oh, you want features? You want features? I'll show you features.
Oh, wow! How nice! They wanted to give Spire Motorsports an extra tire. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
But we were talking about this last week, Matt, where somebody's tire rolled into the other pit box and the other crew grabbed it. I think it was Hamlin, and there was no penalty for that. Literally the exact same thing happened to Kyle Busch tonight, and they penalized him for
Well,
uncontrolled tire.
actually, no, that wasn't it. It did
No.
roll far away the other week. However, it was still grabbed by the same team.
Was it? Oh, okay. I
kind
thought
of
it was
found it
grabbed by the
odd
other
how,
team.
yeah, I was found it odd how they didn't penalize it, but apparently that let it roll. But this was a penalty because it rolled into another pit box and interfered another team.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought that
like
I thought that
Like
Hamlin's.
Letarte said, it's technically an uncontrolled tire penalty, but just worded differently. I'd say it's still the same penalty as an uncontrolled tire, but at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Right.
Does anybody else think that Kevin Harvick has been like sandbagging this entire year? After everything that happened to him last season, he's just like, you know what? I'm not going to be the dominant car here.
I think
in
it's
this season.
I think it's just the team.
Yeah,
I think
'cause if he was
the team has
sandbagging,
missed
why
the
are-
mark. The only car that won this season out
I'm
of that
gonna
team
tell
was
you right now-
Almirola, and that wasn't even really a dominating performance by him.
I'm going to tell you right now, if Kevin Harvick's not doing good, it's because he feels sorry for the other teams.
Kurt Busch
Really?
still somehow 5 points ahead of the cut line. I feel like with this wreck, he might not be that far behind.
No. It's stage one, so
True.
obviously you're
That's
gonna
true.
get 2 stage points depending on who people or where people are.
As long as Bowman doesn't get stage points, he should be okay.
Yeah, but then you also got to factor in finishing position as well.
Yep.
But again, you still
Yeah.
have Kyle running. You still have.
Well,
trying to think what's his name.
I still think that even with him
Byron
wrecking
running.
out, I feel like he still would be within enough to be able to point his way back in at Bristol.
Oh
Not
yeah,
be like
yeah.
a must win.
No,
yeah.
he's
Slightly-
not a must win.
Yeah, it's slightly McDowell's or the dam. He's not going to go forward.
Yeah.
Byron can still fight his way back, and Kyle can still fight his way back. So again, it's kind of just a toss up.
Like, let's see. Kurt Busch
Toss
was
up.
because Kurt Busch was plus 26 coming into tonight. So there's no way, even if he finished dead last tonight, that he would lose enough points that he can't point his way in
here
at
he is.
Bristol
Let's
next
listen
week.
to him. Is he going to be more civilized than his brother was?
This dummy just said qualifying, aka time trials, right? What the hell else do you think qualifying is but a time trial? You go out there and you run laps and you take the fastest lap.
I'm honestly shocked that Almirola and Reddick are above the cut line right now.
Kurt Busch has no idea what happened to his tire.
Well, Reddick's been pretty damn good. He just has not been flashy. Almirola, that's a surprise though.
Larson already back up into the top 10, 60 laps into this race.
You do it. If Larson doesn't win, they already know he's sandbagging.
Yeah, he's picked up 26, now 27 spots since the start.
See, Kyle, take notes. That's how you give a post race interview.
Yeah, but which one made you laugh more?
Actually, yeah, okay, that's true. But which one wouldn't upset any of your sponsors or the team that you drive for?
I don't have the issue with the sponsor. My issue is the way he entered into the garage area, which I think is the biggest gripe for other people as well.
See, my complaint about the penalty, which is every time you get a hot pass, you got to sign a pretty much a notice saying, "Listen, it's a live pit area. Get the fuck out of the way." Cars got right away.
But there were also cones. But there were cones there, Matt.
Members.
It wasn't one of those like open
You do know
ones.
why the cone is there, right?
Yes, so he can have a Twitter account.
No, the cones are there to make sure the drivers go past the timing line. They're not really a restriction. They're more or less just a reminder for the drivers, hey, turn around this so you get past the timing line.
Really? I thought I was with it. I thought it was just so they could have a Twitter account.
Twitter.
I didn't see. I
Commercial
wonder how
break,
much
I'm
that
getting
account raged at Kyle.
I don't know, actually. Did it say anything about Kyle Busch last week?
I think personally that they should have just kicked him out of NASCAR permanently and never let him come back.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
He's a big boob.
No, he's calmed down quite a bit, but he still needs to calm down a lot more. That was stupid.
Saying Kyle Busch has calmed down a little bit, but he still needs to do more is like saying a watermelon isn't made of 90% water.
I mean, you can tell between when Sam came along, she calmed him down a ton. He doesn't rage
Did
near
she
as much
though?
versus wrecked bucket of fuck.
I mean, it still seems to me like he loses his temper quite often.
To be honest, I like him better than Joe Logano.
I mean,
you guys are
you
just
wanna
saying
be real
that.
honest?
You guys are just saying that because you know that I'm a Logano fan.
No, literally, I'm saying that because I just generally dislike Logano.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Kyle Busch does not.
He honestly
lose
looks
his
like he
temper.
should be on the side of a Wonder Bread truck.
Kyle
God-
Busch does not
God
lose
damn
his
it, I'm
temper.
drinking
Honestly,
He
he's
just
sponsored by
constantly is a
Goodwill of how he
temper.
sounds.
It's all fun and games until Matt Rod makes you spit the juice you're drinking all over your computer.
I'm being perfectly honest. Like, literally, I'm trying to. His voice it's fucking annoying.
All right, so NASCAR on NBC put out, should Kyle Busch be called to the NASCAR hauler for this? And it was him pulling into the garage area. And the cone tweets out, I think he just needs a hug.
Now let me stop you. Let me stop you here. I'm gonna tell you, if Kyle Larson or Lord and Savior Chase Elliott drove into the garage like that, oh my God! I mean, I love that. People would be saying, "Man, I love the attitude. NASCAR should be a shit." Like,
wouldn't be me.
Double standards. That's what he's getting at. Is the double standard.
God forbid Dale Earnhardt Jr. did it. Oh my God! People would be saying, "Oh, just like his daddy." Like, go fuck yourself.
Just like Daddy used to do.
Earnhardt died. No one. Get over
The
it.
worst part about all this, from being a Junior fan, is that he's absolutely right.
Like, here's the thing. I forgot why I didn't like Junior when I was growing up, but seeing the tweets during the Xfinity race and social media during the Xfinity race about Dale Jr. reminded me why I didn't like him. It was his fans. The fans are fucking stupid. They're stupid as fuck. Oh my God.
Your channel.
Everyone was saying, "Oh, NASCAR is rigged. They gave Dale Jr. a fucking speeding penalty because they didn't want him to win the race." I don't even think NASCAR fucking cares.
Yeah, there's a lot of
They're,
it's
there's a win-win either way. They get money out of this.
like there's not a single driver in the field that I can think of that I completely dislike, but there are a lot of drivers that I don't necessarily want to win over other drivers based off their fan base.
Same. Primarily for me, it's the 18 and the 22.
The reason I really like Kyle is more or less, if you ask him for an opinion, you're going to get the honest opinion. Whether it's going to be in favor of whatever you like, that is the question mark.
He's the Simon Cowell of NASCAR.
I'd say he'll tell you damn right what's on his mind.
Literally.
Just, again, it's depending on if you're going to like it or not. With Logano, I kind of find some double standards there. I mean, Super Speedways, anyone?
True.
Also, that whole thing with Denny back in 2013 kind of left me with a little bit of sour taste. Like, man criticizes so much about people wrecking people and does that. Like, all right, that's kind of dumb.
People who wreck people.
Especially the whole California thing.
Yeah. I found that whole thing a little bit dumb. I have no idea why they did this race as a doubleheader. I don't
Honestly,
know why they didn't
not sure
combine
either.
it. Like, I'm happy that they kind of did it because it's given me entertainment for most of today.
Same,
But
yeah.
I just don't understand it. And man, they need to shorten up these goddamn races. Jesus.
Yeah, agreed.
Got 6 laps to go. Oh, that's been a great race.
We've went 1 hour and we've only finished stage 1. So it's basically going to be another hour and we'll probably finish stage 2. And then it's going to be another 2 hours and we'll
that's gonna
probably
be another
finish stage 3.
Then it's another 240 laps after the first 2 stages.
Yeah, and that's kind of dumb. That's really dumb.
I always end up falling asleep during Richmond races because they just seem to drag out. It's you know how bad it's how did we
Last
determine
week's
how
race
far-
at
how far
Darlington
away
was
our-
like pulling teeth.
How
Yeah, there
far
were some
away is
exciting
our
moments,
B&B
but
from the
good
track.
lord.
Didn't we say it was like an hour and a half?
Hour and a half, yeah.
And
I mean,
imagine waiting 500 laps at Bristol, waiting for that to get over with at night, and then taking the hour and a half trip back to the B&B.
That's a Seth knows it, but the only thing I absolutely love out of F1 is just they've got a time limit. Pretty much whenever this race starts, it's going to be whenever this race starts, it's a 3-hour timer. Within this 3 hours, this race is going to end one way or another. God knows how.
Either by lap or by hour or by.
But here's the thing: they plan to finish the race within those 3 hours. So hey, the laps, pretty much the race will be about an hour and a half, 2 hours at max.
But kind of like the IMSA races sometimes, some of the timed races.
And then they usually budget out an hour for hey, inclement weather or hey, a wreck happens and it takes longer to clean up a car. I mean, those kind of things where hey, it's why they do it.
But again, like I said too,
like when a car takes flight for no reason.
But here's the other thing too, and I think I said this is like the counter to that argument is the fact that with Bristol, especially with the fact of the speeds they're able to carry around Bristol as opposed to like the heavier braking zones at Martinsville, there's always something happening because it's a conveyor belt of cars. So you don't necessarily. So there's so much to be able to focus on that you don't focus on the number of laps as much.
I could understand the argument for the short tracks. However, like the tracks like Auto Club.
No, I will agree with you on the bigger tracks. Yeah,
no one enjoys that.
Yeah, it gets all spread out, and then you focus on how long until this is over.
With this current package, no one enjoys Michigan. Everyone fucking hates Michigan. If it's not iRacing, everyone fucking hates Michigan. Even if it is iRacing, people hate Michigan.
Hamlin wins stage 1, Chase Elliott second, and fucking Kyle Larson already up to 4th. So what has just awakened? Do you think it's just the Hendrick equipment that is making Kyle this good, or do you think this Chip Ganassi was just that terrible?
All right. Well, let me stop you here. I like how everyone's like, oh yeah, Kyle Larson's the second coming of God. Well, listen. Larson's a very good racer. He's very talented. You got to remember, he is in technically the best equipment for this season.
True.
Which is really weird because I don't know if I'd be flexing having the best equipment this season when we're about to go to a new car. Typically, if you have the best equipment in the season, it means you're not putting any resources towards next season, which is a little bit concerning. But also, kind of those like World of Outlaws things and everything. I don't
Yeah.
really put very much, stock in those. I mean, yes, Barry's some professional drivers that he's beating, but you also got to remember he's in pretty much whatever races he's in top tier equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, about 5-10 cars in that field, they are legitimate racers. They will fight tooth and nail. But the rest of the field, they're people who they do this as a hobby. I'm here for fun. I'm here for fun and the money.
I mean, let's be fair. If Larson got his old ride back in the
We have
42, would
fucking
we be
Casey
seeing these
Kane.
same numbers? No, we would not.
Yeah.
If Casey Kane, right?
I say fucking Casey Kane is in the World of Outlaws now.
He's only there by out of necessity, though, because his driver couldn't run the
Yeah.
rest of the season. I mean, do I
always
think
feel
he's
like
enjoying himself? Yeah, but it wasn't
I
his
always
first
feel like
choice.
if anything,
Now,
like,
also, I won't chalk the kind of change all up to Larson, though. If you've listened to Larson in years past with his crew's fucking hated him. And you got to think there's maybe a reason for that, but his crew has fucking hated him, and they didn't really do anything to really support him. When now you listen to their radio now, and it's like pretty much they're all down to business. They want to win, and most of them know how to win because they're on either the 48 championship crew or the 9 championship crew. They're associated with one of them. Since basically the 48 team became the 5 team. So again, still a lot of the personnel's there. People who know how to get stuff done. I think it's just, hey, it's a really good team with, hey, a really good driver, which makes her, hey, someone really fucking scary.
Somebody better hope they're not the winner off pit road, because the last time somebody won the battle off pit road, they died.
True. Wonder if they figured out what caused that yet.
No idea.
That was just really weird.
No one's really having an answer for that one. That's the issue.
Yeah, we're wondering what the tire stem, the valve stem had been knocked off, but they said no, that wasn't the case.
The team checked. There was no contact on pit road. I mean, it was kind of a curiosity there. No one knows why.
No smoke from what I saw, so it couldn't have been a tire rub.
Yeah. Unless hell, a shock broke and just kind of rubbed the side off of it, but it didn't look like that in any of the laps.
That
doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, but would that have rubbed off the lettering?
I mean, there would have been enough smoke if it's rubbing that hard.
Yeah.
No, it couldn't have rubbed the lettering, being it's on the inside. The lettering's on the other side.
Denny Hamlin's gonna blow a tire now.
Oh boy.
One thing that I remember, and I don't know if anyone else does, but I remember like about 10 years ago, like whenever like the Gibbs cars drove around Richmond, like just like regularly, like their tires would just like regularly like smoke coming off of like the corner. Like that was like a thing around like 2009, 2010, I think. But it was because nothing was wrong with the cars. I think like that's just how they were designed for whatever reason.
Wasn't that like when they were doing like a lot of the testing with the Goodyear tires, and it was something where like they started out with very low pressures, and it took like several laps for the tire pressures to actually build up.
Oh yeah, they were starting with almost like no air pressure at all.
Boys, did you see this? I just sent you the photo.
Windshield banner and spoiler.
I saw that the other day and I thought, like, man, this is really fucking cool.
So they go yellow for 16, red for 12, blue for 8, and white for 4. Yeah, I actually get that. That makes sense.
Yeah, that'd be a cool idea, but
it's creative.
I think it would cause a lot of confusion.
It probably would.
Because here's the thing, people would be seeing the red banners on cars one week, and blue the next week, and it's like, what the hell is that supposed to be? Why is it blue now?
Yeah.
And it's like, it would be great brand awareness, though. Like, just following all the colors of her logo. Just,
Can we take all 4 of those colors and just do like a tie-dye banner?
Now that kind of looked dumb.
You'd see it.
We'd see it, but it'd be fucking dumb. I'm all for colorful shit, but That's weird.
Yeah, no, they just need to leave it where once the cars are eliminated, they just go back to the black banner. It's fine the way it is.
NASCAR Cup Series playoffs from Richmond. This telecast presented by Toyota. Let's go to the Peacock Pit Box and DJ, KP, and Brad. What have you guys seen so far?
A lot of Denny Hamlin. Winning and confidence is a wonderful thing. You know, he's been good all year, but certainly this is a racetrack that he comes to with a lot of confidence too.
Yeah, we see Denny Hamlin because they're sitting here on the pit box. Nobody else has seen him. I'm telling you, because you go. But I've seen the Fords. There's 5 Fords in the top 10. When is the last time that we've been able to say that the Fords have been a force, not a force, but have been relevant tonight?
Yeah, I agree. Joey Logano's been really, really strong, and I expect him to be here at the end of the night. But
User entered your channel.
Hello.
There's the cloud of the McDonald's.
Yes, it is I, the mud of the McDonald's. Okay, so looks like we have a restart here. Am I ahead of you guys or no?
We can send you a stream that we're using, just if you want to watch it along.
No, I can just back myself up to the other stream.
Yeah,
to
we
wherever you
haven't
guys are.
taken the restart yet.
All right, let me know
We're
when
in
you hit it.
turn 3 right now.
Like I said, it may be a better idea if we just send you out the link, because actually is a fairly good link.
Yeah, well, I pay for a stream anyway. It's actually the same stream you guys are
All right,
watching.
so
It's
we are at the start finish line right now.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Let me know when you cross the line again, just to make sure.
Now.
Cool. We're good.
Oh, I just realized Truex is back up there again.
Yeah, Truex made it back up before then.
User entered your channel.
Stage, he was in 8th, I think.
I don't know if Brad got into the back of Larson or
there.
not. Every time that I was watching the Xfinity race today, they'd have that one weird camera angle going through 1 and 2, and it would always look like Noah Gragson was about to spin out.
I mean, he almost did wreck across the line.
True. Well, the top 2 did. Just see the major wheel
I
spin
mean, they
out
were
of
just
them both.
pushing. They're trying to get there.
I didn't watch the Xfinity race. How'd Dale do?
He was 11th, I think. 10th or 11th.
That's not too bad. For not
Buddy left your channel.
Well, he got a speeding
having raced
penalty,
all
and
year,
that
that's
kind
not too
of
bad.
resulted in it.
Yep.
Like, technically, his strategy was pretty damn sound. It was wait till the last caution to get tires, which technically looked at Haley. I mean, Haley flew
It was
up
yeah, it
the
was the
field.
exact same thing that Haley was doing.
I said it would have worked, but he got a speeding penalty on exit. Which
Who won?
kind
Did
of-
Haley win or
No, Noah Gragson did.
Gregson? Oh, so that's 2 in a row for Gregson.
Yep.
I'd
The
say Haley
9
almost
the 9
got
and the
there.
11 finished 1 and 2, which was kind of
If
interesting.
Haley
And now we've
had
got the
one
9
more
and the
lap-
11 1 and 2 here in the Cup race.
If Haley had one lap, he would have caught him.
Yeah, oh, yeah. If not caught him, at least been able to drive in deep enough into
I mean,
3
I
to
think
put
at
the
that
bumper
point,
to him.
both of them were pretty like, all right, if he gets to me, he's gonna send me because I
Mhm.
don't have enough time.
Yeah. Oh, wow, the 9 and 11 are the top 2. I didn't even realize that until just now.
Yep.
Oh, I was hoping Bowman would be doing better right now. He got shuffled back on the last restart.
Well, they were the defending winners of the race, so don't count them out yet.
Yeah, I
Remember,
mean, they
Bowman
came in
didn't
at
win
the
this
end
race
last
off
time.
of like, really raw pace.
No.
He won it by, hey, good pit strategy, being there at the right time.
Yeah, but what do you call it? The 5 is using Larson is using Bowman's setup from last race, and he's doing really well. So I was hoping Bowman's car would be pretty good too.
Oh, it was Byron that Alex Bowman just chopped the nose off.
Yeah. Well, Byron will take it back. Yeah, Byron hasn't been doing too good either. Both him and Bowman have been
Well, I mean,
outside the top 10.
Byron had no breaks at Darlington, so I think he's just trying to take it easy here in this one for the time being.
Fair enough.
At least put himself within striking distance of a
Well, I mean,
round
he had
of
no
12.
breaks because he ran into a spinning Bowman early in the race yesterday or last week.
Yeah, but then that point where he had the flat tire going into 3, I mean, that thing just never
Yeah, just
stopped.
no luck.
I'll go get my popcorn now, and probably there'll be a wreck while I'm gone.
Yeah, probably.
Oh boy.
Having a good run here. If it equates to a good run at Phoenix, you could be looking at a championship. And speaking of championships, the reigning champion has just turned the Xfinity fastest lap, 22.768 seconds. As we see Ross Chastain now working the inside of Logano for that position. But Chastain's up to 4.
Yeah, he just drove right around Joey off of turn 4 down the front straightaway. Joey's struggling right here. Fades back toward the 5 car. Larson. Ross continues to move forward. Look at that line down the front straightaway. He knows about that line. He's heard the rumblings in the garage.
You can't keep a secret down there.
You can't. I don't know whether it works or not, but these guys think it does, so they're down there trying it. And it's really something that you do to pay off on the long run. It's not a speed secret that's going to improve the car right now, but on the long run, you hope that running that line is going to save your tires.
Trying to go back-to-back with great runs. Ross Chastain, top 5, chasing Chase Elliott.
Oh, hey, Pat.
So what came first, the grilled cheese or the burger?
So you know the burger had to come first. You go back hundreds of years. Oh, cheese has been around hundreds of years too.
Okay, Sonic grilled cheeseburger. So
Wow, this is a good debate.
With advanced same day, you get the parts you need fast.
And Larson's on Logano now.
Or pick up your parts curbside or in store in just 30 minutes. Get your parts and get going with advanced same day.
Get up, get moving, and gradually reduce grays the easiest way. Step into the shower with Control GX, the first and only shampoo.
Come on, commercials, go away.
See, this is the one thing I like about my stream is no commercials.
here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans.
True,
Hello,
you-
James.
Yeah, I do like that.
When did you get here?
I've been here for a while.
Oh.
Since the beginning of the stage.
I must have been away at that point.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Logano's all under attack from Larson. Larson's all over Logano is what I meant. Truex is there too, so it's a 3-way battle for third.
What stream are you using?
He's paying for his shit. We're doing stuff for free. If I wanted to pay for it, I'd pay for it, but I don't
Well,
want
you
to.
can't pay for this one anyway. It's international
Pass?
only. It's track pass, yeah.
Yeah.
International track pass. I'm alright with paying it. It's not that expensive. It's what, 120 a year. I can live with that.
Huh, I see they haven't died yet.
They haven't, no.
You're
And you missed a whole commercial.
I did. Oh darn.
That the
there's Larson.
jinx streak survives for now.
For now. Who should I commentate your curse?
Oh, Chastain just Kez. He is bad fast.
Man. He's I
I'd
get
like
the
Chastain
feeling
to win this.
I get the feeling he's gonna win a race before the season's out.
It might
I
be
mean,
tonight.
last week
Pace
at
he is right now.
last week at Darlington was his if we hadn't had the Blaney spin.
Caution. Yeah. If Larson actually got racing Hamlin, if both of them started racing really hard, Chastain would have had a good shot too.
Yeah.
Imagine if Chastain had made the playoffs, because he wasn't too far out.
No. Problem was he found his stride a little too late. Like I think
Yeah.
his real breakout race was when we were at Circuit of the Americas. And the
Yeah.
consistency kind of picked up there. He had too much bad luck to try and have to dig himself out of a hole.
Yeah, I hope he does good with Trackhouse. I hope Trackhouse in general does really good next year. I want Suarez to do well as well.
Well, Suarez has had some good runs. Actually, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be up inside the top 10 next week at Bristol.
Yeah.
No, De Benedetto didn't get a penalty from what I know. It's just that's basically where he's been running most of the night.
Yeah. Someone got a penalty last pit stop. Same thing, the uncontrolled tire or the equipment interference, whatever. The same thing that Bush got. I forget who it was though. Maybe it was Reddick, because I don't remember Reddick being as far back as he is now.
Looking to see if I can find out who it was. I don't see anything on Twitter.
As long as they don't have the ambulance come out on pit road again.
Oh yeah, that was really bad. Was that last year or was that the spring?
No, that
It
was
was a
a
couple
couple
years
years
ago.
ago because Matt Kenseth was in the car.
Right. I forgot about that.
And no fans be stupid too, because I think that was the same race.
What, climbing the fence and sitting on top of it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that guy.
dumbass.
Best seat in the house.
What, from inside a cell?
Yep.
Went from one cage to another.
One cot, one blanket, one television screen with a big crack in it.
Kyle Busch really has a chip on his shoulder after last week.
Oh, and tonight. with
Yeah.
getting the penalty. That's a rivalry we've seen through the years.
Yeah.
Logano and
What,
Bush.
Kyle Busch versus everyone?
Yep. Kyle Busch versus the Cones.
Mostly versus Penske, I think. He doesn't like Brad. He doesn't like Logano. I guess he
Who?
doesn't have much against Blaney. Kyle Busch.
Oh.
Well, because they haven't had too many run-ins yet.
Well, even
Give them a
Kyle,
few more run-ins.
even
they'll-
Kyle's had run-ins with Hamlin.
True. Kyle had run-ins with Tony back when they were teammates.
For what,
They were
that
only
1
teammates
year?
for a year, yeah. 2008.
Still.
Tony and Kyle were only teammates in 2008.
Had that run-in with his brother back in 07.
Yep.
Safe
Yeah,
to
that
say
had to be
that
awkward.
Kyle's had a run-in with just about everybody on track.
Pretty much.
And those that aren't on track either.
So what do you think? When Brexton finally makes his way up to the Cup Series, is he going to take after his dear old dad?
Well, we'll find out. Do you think Brexton is Cup Series bound? One day?
He'll be at least in a Truck Series ride, I guarantee you that.
And I think I heard an interview this past week that said, or no, it was a mic'd up from before the race last week, where Kyle said that he's better than both Kurt and he were at that age.
That's because he has the money to get funded for development.
Yep.
True.
You know who I'm really scared of developing? I mean, he's already there. Is Ty Gibbs? He's reckless as all heck, but he's
Sometimes you just gotta be that
good.
way.
He's scary good. And he only turned 18 last year.
He won the road course in his first ever start in Xfinity.
Yeah.
User disconnected from your channel.
Wonder when we're going to see Ross Kenseth get a chance up in the top 3 series.
Well, I don't think Jeff. For some reason, I feel like Jeff Gordon's kids aren't going after
No.
racing as hard as
No, I don't think
people
either.
like Keelan and
I don't think either
Brett.
Leo or Ella are doing anything
Yeah.
racing related.
I mean, they were running quarter midgets and stuff, but they're not I don't know. I don't hear about them anywhere near as much as I hear about Brexton and
You got
Gillen and
Gillen,
stuff.
Brexton, Ross. Yeah, I think Mark Martin's son is doing some stuff.
Yeah. Who else don't I hear about? I don't hear about Cash Boyer looking to race too much either.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, although he's a baby still, I think. Him and Owen Larson.
I mean, aren't him and Brexton close to the same age?
Are they? I thought Cash and Owen were both a little younger than Brexton was.
I think they
Oh
are.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's who it is.
I can't remember his first name, but I don't think Eric Almirola's son has much aspirations of being a racer.
Yeah. Sometimes it just doesn't run in the family.
Nah.
I know Kerry Earnhardt's gone into home design, right?
Yep. Gary has, but his son Jeffrey's racing.
Pit stops.
Yeah.
Well, and Carrie tried to develop a clothing line, but you know who put a kibosh on that.
Oh no, she
Yeah.
lost that law. She lost that lawsuit.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
She did.
Good.
Can't trademark a person's last name.
I was about to say, because what if somebody that's not even associated with the family that has that last name tries it? She gonna stop
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
Just some random person let the last name of Earnhardt.
I mean, like, I bought mine when I had to buy a new car. I bought mine from Earnhardt
Oh, they brought some of the what do you
Chevrolet.
call it? The monster crew back to the 42
Oh
because
yeah.
since Kurt's out of the race,
Yep.
I just noticed that. So Chastain got a little bit of his old crew back.
For the rest of the race.
Kind of reminds me like what happened with Jeff and Jimmy back maybe what 2010 or something, 2011, where
Oh yeah, and all the 24 guys just walked over to the 48 pit.
yeah, and started pitting for the 48 because the 24 crew was better.
Yep. Yeah, if I
I
read
have
it,
to wonder what the 48 guys were thinking at
User
that
entered
point.
your
Like,
channel.
okay, fine.
if I read it right, I think that today in Xfinity, Dale Jr. had William Byron's Cup crew, and then Sam Mayer, who was in a BJ McLeod car, but it had a lot of help from Junior Motorsports. He had
Yeah.
Justin Haley's Cup crew.
All right. The Spire crew is a Ganassi crew. I'm pretty sure it's a Ganassi trained crew.
I think it is too. Oh, Larson's got debris.
Oh, Larson got a penalty.
No. Michael
No.
McDowell.
McDowell. Okay. I heard penalty, and they were just had the camera on Larson. I was like, oh shit. Well, that sucks.
I think Larson's
Yeah,
just in,
and
Larson's
same
just in
thing. And
for
then
his
I
pit
saw the
stop now.
McDowell thing pop up in the corner. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
that's why.
Yeah, Larson's just. I think he's
Why?
just in for a normal pit
Guys,
stop now.
it's car number 9 and car number 11 again. Like I don't believe in conspiracy theories, but this is just sus.
It is a little bit.
It
Oh
is.
yeah.
I mean, this would be the perfect night for it to happen.
But let's also
it
let's
happened
also
in Xfinity.
remember that if they're within striking distance of each other, there always was Martinsville. So there's no
Yeah.
guarantee it's going to be
Oh,
9 and
man,
11
that-
coming around to the checkers.
Oh
I
man,
mean, the
that'd be
11
great.
was had the bumper on base there for a second.
I wonder if Hamlin forgets that they switched
Get
numbers.
out of the way, Balicki.
Well, I mean, I feel like that saga is over and done with because Chase got his
Oh,
revenge
yeah, that's true.
the next
That's
race.
true.
Yeah,
Hey,
Phoenix.
look, Quinn Half's
yeah,
on pit road.
Phoenix.
Let's see how long this pit stop is.
Oh God,
Oh my God, Rick Ware moment.
14,
Is that Blaney on pit road now?
Oh man.
19.3 seconds.
Jesus. And one of the Rick Ware cars out of 15.
And before Denny Hamlin really was just sandbagging the entire season, now that it's a chase, he's gonna go out and try to win every race.
He's pulling. It's literally the same thing in Xfinity. Gregson couldn't win a race
Look
to
at
save
this
his
guy-
life.
these guys
Now he wins 2
splitting
in a
the
row.
traffic, jeez.
Yeah, and look who the traffic is.
Yeah.
Look at Chastain running it. Chastain's really brought it these last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Chastain is just
Oh
heated up.
man.
Imagine if he was in the playoffs. He would be doing. He'd be looking dangerous right now.
Right.
He'd
Maybe
be
next
he'd be
year.
locked into the next round with the run he's got right now and backed off of the Darlington run last week.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd even have to worry about Bristol.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
He pretty much pointed his way in.
Oh, jeez, Logano. Going up a little high there into LaJoy. I'm really hoping this new NASCAR game, Ignition, is good.
Oh, I hope so.
I thought that about Heat Evolution, and then I didn't get another Heat game.
Hey, Cole, is
Yeah,
that
I
NASCAR
mean-
Heat Evolution?
That NASCAR Heat Evolution.
I gotta say, I probably shouldn't be, but I am surprised with Almirola. I guess this is somewhat similar to how you would race New Hampshire, but still.
Well, Almirola is historically pretty good at Richmond, so I'm not terribly surprised. And SHR is normally good at Richmond as well. I remember Boyer leading a bunch here last year.
I don't understand how SHR went from being so dominant last season to just completely hitting the fan in terms
Hey,
of like their engines. I
This
don't
is a
get
theory
what
that I've
happened.
had. This is a personal theory, right?
Uh,
SHR has never been a good team. They've just had two good drivers that have consistently won, which is Tony Stewart had consistent wins on early with his days in SHR, and Kevin Harvick. other than that, every single one of SHR's wins come out of nowhere or is a fluke. Like, legitimately, SHR, as an average finish, has never been that good.
Okay, well, here's an even more outlandish thing. I have a feeling that some of that money that Danica cost them has really hurt them with crashing
Well, I mean,
38 cars.
even when they were fully funded, Danica, like, the 10 wasn't good,
Well,
but
Danica
also,
wasn't even a part of Stewart Haas Racing last season, and Harvick was winning left and right.
yeah. But, I mean, Harvick is the only person who's won consistently with Stewart Haas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Kurt
some of
Busch
the
only had,
money.
what, like 3 wins?
What about Boyer? Didn't he have
Almirola's
like
only
3
had
or
the one.
4?
Well, I was gonna say Boyer had a few and probably should have had more. A lot of times it was late race cautions that really would hurt him. He probably should have had twice, if not 3 times, as many wins as he actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of those were at, again, the same tracks as they were usually at. It was like either Martinsville or
I will
Michigan,
say,
or
yeah,
this track.
that Michigan race was rain shortened. So
Yeah. But I mean, there were only like 3 tracks where Boyer was competitive at, and again, I think it's because he was outshining the equipment there. I don't think SHR equipment has ever been that good. They've just had the drivers to make the equipment look better than it is.
Well, I thought a big reason this season I can't really explain the whole Kevin Harvick thing, but I mean, you look at the other teammates. You got Almirola, he's good, but he's never, even when he was with other teams, he's never been your top guy that's going to be running up front week after week after week. He's
But has
consistent. He'll
Almirola
give you
ever had a
consistent.
top tier ride?
Not really.
do,
No.
do you consider that Ganassi kind of like Earnhardt kind of thing?
No, that was bad.
No.
DEI had
I
fallen
feel like
apart
that was
by
like
then.
a low mid tier car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Almirola has ever driven in top 10 equipment outside of when he was with Gibbs back in the Busch days.
So you're saying if we saw Almirola in, say, a Gibbs Toyota, we'd see better performance out of him?
Yeah, I say if Almirola was sitting in a Gibbs Toyota, he would be probably as good as Eric Jones was in a Gibbs Toyota.
Alright, that's fair enough, I guess.
I just think he just hasn't had the... Yeah, he's never had the equipment, even with Stewart Haas. I don't think Stewart Haas is as good of a team as they've always advertised they are.
Speaking of Stewart Haas, one was about to get left right now.
Yeah. Like, I think Briscoe's a good driver. I think even, what do you call it? Who's
Cole
the other
Custer.
person in Stewart Haas? Custer. I think Custer's a good driver.
Well, yeah,
I
they
just don't
both
think
proved
they're
it
in
down
good
in
equipment.
Xfinity.
Yeah. I just seriously don't think Stewart Haas has ever had good equipment in Cup. And the only reason they've won races is they've had Kurt Busch, Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer, and Kevin Harvick out there.
Yeah, what was it, like 2014, 2015, where they had those 4?
Yeah. Oh, we missed it. It's a 2015 Richmond lap sled. They should have shown 2001 Richmond lap sled when it happened. You know, to further push the conspiracy theories.
Yeah. I mean, I can find it.
It would have been, what, 14 laps ago? 15 laps ago now?
Yeah.
Chase is right back to Hamlin's bumper now.
Let's see. Rusty Wallace led the most laps in the May 2001 Richmond race.
Was that nearly every lap?
260 or 276 of the 400.
All right.
And then he led 200. Oh wow! And then he led 276 in the September race. How the heck do you manage to lead the exact same number of laps at the same track
races.
in the same year? What the?
That's pretty good.
Tony Stewart won the May race. Ricky Rudd won the September race. Over Kevin Harvick. That's an interesting combination, finishing 1-2 in a Richmond race. Wasn't it Richmond where Harvick stomped over Ricky Rudd's hood on pit road?
I think, or his crew member did.
Cross under. 3 wide.
Hold him off, Suarez.
I can't wait to see Trackhouse in a more
Almost had a
competitive
math
state.
equation right.
Hamlin got loose.
That's going to be exciting to see.
Chases.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's going to be exciting?
To see Trackhouse in a more competitive state.
Yeah, I think so too. I think with once they get all the Ganassi stuff integrated, they'll be in a good spot.
Yeah, for sure.
They did a smart thing too. I mean, Chastain's a good driver anyway.
Yeah.
So at least they've got somebody that's going to be.
Got third.
But the thing is, with them retaining him on, they'll have somebody that's at least still familiar with what the Ganassi equipment was able to do. I know that's going to be entirely different, but still, there's going to be some things they'll be able to carry over.
Yeah, definitely. And even just having established relationships with your team, you won't have to rebuild a relationship and trust and all of that within your team, because Chastain already has that. And quite frankly, Suarez could have that too, because they're probably not going to swap around everyone on that 99.
Right. Yep.
By the way, I am a very big fan that they're keeping the 1 and making it the 1 and the 99 to bookend the numbers for the team.
I apologize for that noise.
But yeah, I like numbers having a significance with the team, and having bookending numbers is pretty cool, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm just wondering when we're ever going to have a car number with a 0 in front of it again.
Probably will at some point.
I mean, we've got them down in Xfinity and trucks, but we haven't had one in the Cup Series for a while.
I feel like, yeah, we'll probably get a double 0 again at some point.
There's Half right now.
You know that'd be really good. If Trackhouse ever goes to a third team, they use the 00, and then they'll have every possible bookending number. This 00 could be either 0 or 100, and that'd be perfect.
But I wouldn't mind seeing the actual zero.
Jeffrey Earnhardt, new driver for Trackhouse, driving the zero.
You know, I really liked when what was it? RCR had the 29, 30, and 31. That was
That's
another
true.
one. I like numbers in a row.
Yeah. Well, you had Ganassi with the 40, 41, and 42.
And that was a good one back in the day.
And then they
I
had
liked
down in what was then Nationwide, they had the 39 with them as well.
the 11 kind of throws it off, but I mean, right now Gibbs has 18, 19, 20 as well.
Yep.
Who has 20, 21, 22?
Wood
Gibbs,
Brothers,
Wood
Penske,
Brothers, and Penske.
yeah.
Who has the
All
number
messed up.
3?
That's another good one with Penske.
User
Is
entered your channel.
2, 12, and 22.
Yeah.
And 33. But I guess 32 would be better.
Yeah.
You know, I'm surprised they didn't use the 32 for Cindric this year,
Who,
because
who even
Go
has?
Fast doesn't exist.
I was gonna say, who even has the rights to the
User
32
disconnected from
anymore?
your channel.
I don't think anyone has the 32 anymore, because Go Fast folded.
I mean, I guess
So I'm
would
surprised Penske didn't go with it.
theoretically would BJ McLeod Motorsports have it because they're Live Fast now. They bought out Go Fast.
Yeah, but when they bought the charter, you don't buy the number, you only buy the charter itself. So and they changed their number. So I don't think they own the 32. You know, I'm surprised M&M's didn't do a 9/11 tribute like they did the last
Or at
in
least the
2011.
red, white, and blue patriotic scheme or something.
Yeah.
Like there's only two cars that are getting TV time that are, well, I guess 3 that are patriotic. You got Chastain, Almirola, and Truex. You've got stars on Larson's car, and then really the only other ones are the underfunded. Quinn House got a patriotic scheme, and at least
Yeah, I
2
was
of the
gonna
Rick
say,
Ware
no,
racing
they're getting
cars do.
plenty of TV time. Every time they get lapped, they get some TV time.
Fair enough. Okay.
Well, Denny's got some stars too.
Who Denny Hamlin
Okay.
has? No, I don't think he did.
Thought he
I
did.
didn't see anything on Hamlin's car.
I must have just seen
Oh,
that
there
wrong.
you
then.
go. There's one getting lapped now. Fire department scheme.
Yep. Bye, Balicki.
A lot of people in here today, though.
But yeah, Kyle Busch is
Yeah, we're
wearing
watching
a
a
red, white,
NASCAR
and blue
race, Henry.
M&M's fire suit.
Ah. So essentially, like, you all just go and view a NASCAR race as every time that one's on in here?
Nope. We did it for Daytona, and we're doing it for Richmond because I had the night off, and I was like, why not?
Huh. And we're gonna be doing it live from the track next week.
Yeah.
Bristol or bust. Oh, the battle is heating up for first again.
Thanks for the
Hamlin's back on
traffic.
Chase's bumper.
Pretty impressed. Chase Briscoe's been able to hold them off. I mean, this has been, what, like 20, 25 laps? He's kept him in his rearview mirror?
Yeah, I think it's just really hard to pass once the tires are this bad. Oh, see, look. 52 getting lapped again.
Well, yeah, that's just because they were showing before Austin Dillon, who's like maybe a corner or 2 ahead of the race leaders when he was going around Balicki.
They're gonna have to pit soon too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
How long was the stage?
100, was it 100? Let's see.
I think it was 150.
Yeah,
No.
yep, 150.
So they can't go too much longer on field. Yeah, well, there you go. What was I saying?
It's like you knew
He
something.
says that, and then instantly they show Martin Truex. Like, oh.
Hamlin's spitting now. Oh, Harvick's at the wall, I think. He
He's
has
got
some damage on his right rear.
he either hit the wall or made contact with another car. That's for sure.
Chase is going to lose the lead off of this cycle because they're going, what, 2.5, 3 seconds slower.
And he's got traffic ahead of him too, which can't be helping.
Yeah. Chase is going to lose a ton of time here. Whoa, Kyle. Oh, Jesus. Look at the 48.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I think that's why Kyle had to jump out of the way. Is he in the box?
Well, Kyle, he is in the box. So Kyle would have been 2 stalls behind the 48. Because
Something happened to the, something happened to the 9.
Oh no.
Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott, no.
Well, now he's definitely losing the lead.
Yeah,
if it was in doubt before, it certainly is now.
Oh, something else happened to him too. He's leaking some fuel.
Yeah. No, that was just from
spillage.
the spillage. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was damage on that corner.
Oh, Chastain got him.
Oh, he backed up. That's how they fell off the jack.
Chastain got him, and then he backed up. I guess he thought he was over the line.
Oh, look at that. That is terrible.
Oh, he destroyed the jack.
Chuck the jack. It's only one place for that jack to go. eBay.
But yeah, he's still right behind Denny Hamlin.
But he's 1 lap down.
But he's an extra lap behind.
So Chase is now 1 lap down.
Hey, Alan, how do we rig my scoring system and put it back 1 lap up?
Right.
At least he's gonna stay if he doesn't pass Hamlin, he'll just stay the lucky dog.
Yeah.
So he'll get his lap back.
So Seth, something I just found funny on YouTube. You remember when all the cars started wrecking at Indianapolis Road Course because the curve was coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Someone put the meme song and they don't stop coming over it, and so it's just they don't stop coming as they keep wrecking.
Coming and they don't
so they don't stop coming.
They don't stop coming.
Just as they and it just keep piling in.
Good grief!
So Edge taken to the ambulance, taken by ambulance from SmackDown. I guess that's his way of getting off TV for the next couple of months.
Who?
Edge.
Ah.
Oh, there you go. Short pitting's the way to go because Truex picked up 2 spots because of that.
Speaking of.
Oh, look at that. Byron -8, Reddick -7. Oh, shoot. That's going to be close.
Only -1. Yeah, it is. I mean, Kurt can't lose any more positions. So, there's that.
Now, we haven't tallied up any stage points from this one. That's the thing. 'Cause you got...
Well, what they do is that little scoreboard that they have, traditionally, they normally already include the stage points as if they finish where they are right now.
Okay.
So, Kurt, yeah, that's including stage points if they all finish right where they are right now.
Right now, Daniel Suarez is saying, thank you for letting the 9 car go.
Right. Ads.
Where's this battle for? There's kind of a gaggle here. Harvick, Keselowski, and Byron all stuck together here. Battling for 8th. Byron's faster than Kez, but Kez is faster than Harvick, so I don't know what happens here.
Was it currently 4-2-24?
It's currently 4-2-24.
So then just invert them.
What was that?
Brad goes inside Kevin. William goes inside Brad. And then they just invert.
The whole 9 team is just sitting in front of the little TV screen now, trying to figure out what the fuck went wrong with that pit stop. Sorry, excuse the language.
Oh, Steve. You're live,
Yep.
Steve.
We're live. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't remember what game it was, but it was an NFL preseason game that I was tuned into. And they were getting everything set up for when the broadcast was going live, and they had the mics open. You just hear the guy, "Alright, so you're going to show me the video here for my intro?"
Yeah. I've heard, what do you got? So the stream that I use, the International Track Pass, sometimes accidentally has the mic open during the commercial.
Mm-hmm.
It's occasional. It happens like once or twice a year. And I remember watching maybe it was the Xfinity race at Road America, or maybe it was Mid Ohio or something. It was a road course, and who was talking? I think it was Parker Klingerman.
What's up, Daniel?
Talking at length about how
Microphone
stupid
activated.
one of the drivers was. Like the decision of one of the drivers was. I think that was last year.
What did Reddick fall a lap down?
Is he a lap down?
It's running behind Truex.
Truex lap down?
Nope, Truex is third.
I have no idea. Because Reddick was up front in the first stage, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was up in the top 15 at least.
Oh no! Wow, Byron and Keselowski must have been falling back because Bowman was 2 seconds behind Byron and Keselowski, and he's caught them both. I'm hoping Bowman's car is starting to come alive now, since he like ran down Byron and Keselowski there.
Wasn't that like one of his main strengths last year, or not last year, but the last Richmond race too? He had like really good long run speed.
Yeah, maybe. He's catching Harvick too. He's already put a second on Keselowski and Bowman. Something's come alive, but I am enjoying it. Yeah, now they're showing Bowman.
Right now, only 15 cars on the lead lap, and that's including the 9 of Chase Elliott, and Denny Hamlin is about to put the 9 of Chase Elliott a lap down. Look how close he has gotten to him once again.
Well, he's been kind of sitting about this distance since Chase passed him on the racetrack, but Chase is now starting to catch some lower lap traffic and cars that he's racing actually for position, like Austin Dillon. And we saw earlier in the run when Chase got to cars of reasonable speed, he had difficulties getting around them. Chase Briscoe held him up a little while, and he lost the lead right there before the pit cycle. So this is the frustration, I think, for Chase as he gets to the street car. Can he...
Okay, what did I miss?
Chase might be going a lap down here.
Another one. Oof.
And
No, just the
he,
one lap.
He unlapped
He
himself.
got back on the lead lap, but now he's trying to hold it, and Hamlin's caught back up because he can't pass the 3.
And Bowman might be the fastest car on the track right now.
Yeah, Bowman is smoking fast. Blazing fast.
With the left rear of a 9, Chase Elliott has to counter steer. Look at those white gloves in the window, turning right. I'm sure he had to pump the brake pedal to not spin out. That's why he was deep. That's why he thought to back up. So an unfortunate situation, but that is why the 9 car could have been much worse.
Hamlin's there.
And we're seeing it again. Denny Hamlin's moved up the racetrack. He sees this 9, cannot...
Chase's car looks tight.
Yeah.
He was yanking on the wheel off of 4.
So what are they showing Ross for? Is
I'm
he
not
fast?
sure.
Ross is the one that hit the 9
Oh,
car.
yeah. Okay, that's right.
Weren't they saying that Chastain was complaining about his car being tight too? I wonder if that context led to that.
Yeah, that probably hurt both of them. Is the 17 also on the lead lap?
No.
Okay. Oh, Byron's on the lead lap though, so Byron's the next one to go a lap down after Chase and Dillon here.
Yep.
But Denny sees it. He's going to try to go back to that top, I think, to try to make this pass on Chase. Chase back to the bottom. Loose. See right there how loose Chase Elliott was getting into the corner. That allowed Denny Hamlin to drive right underneath him.
Ooh.
Now Chase Elliott just cannot match his speed on corner entry. Maybe into 3 because it's straighter. Oh, Denny was loose right there. Really chasing his car up the racetrack into the side of the 9. Chase trying not to get boxed in behind Joey Gase here in the 15 on the outside line there.
Yeah, let's go 3 wide, 2 rows deep. Why not?
Be a gentleman there and give him a little bit of room, a little extra room.
Chase being scored a lap down now, and the next one is Austin Dillon in front of Denny Hamlin. So now Denny Hamlin's going to try to continue to put these guys a lap down. So only 14 cars on the lead lap now. Denny Hamlin, blistering pace, 143.
Yeah, Buescher's about to go 2 laps down here. If I'm Chase and I'm right behind Denny on the last lap of the stage, I'm doing bump and run.
Yes.
Didn't somebody do that at Richmond? Was it Austin Dillon?
I don't think Chase is staying right behind Denny. Probably burnt his stuff up trying to get away early. Unless Denny gets stuck behind the 3, I guess. Bowman's past Harvick now working on Bell. Ooh, Bowman is fast. I'm liking this. Get some more stage points before this one's up. Put a little buffer on that cut line.
Yeah.
Maybe by the end of it, have a race-winning car. If you're lucky.
Honestly, I think he's got a race-winning car right now. He just doesn't have the track position.
Yeah. He's pretty bad on restarts too, so it worries me to start the next stage. But at least the next stage is longer, so it'll offset. But Bowman, I think, is the fastest car on track right now. Or second fastest, behind the 11.
And they come back with the side ticker.
Okay.
I want to see what the interval is, because when they checked him with the...
Yeah, he's 18 back right now. There's no way he's catching...
So he's gained a second and a half in the last 15 laps on the race leader.
Yeah. But he's 5 seconds behind Bell, so I don't think he's catching Bell by the end of this. I think he'll hold on to, what is it, 8th? Well, 2 stage points isn't bad. Hamlin can't pass the 3 either, so I don't know. Oh, you know what I think Hamlin's gonna do? I think Hamlin's purposely sitting behind the 3 here, and what Hamlin's gonna do is pass the 3 on the last lap, so it traps the 9 out of the lucky dog, so the 9 doesn't even have a chance to pass him.
Do you think he won't wait? He'll wait till like the last minute to actually try getting around the 3?
Yeah, I think he'll get around the 3 coming off of 4 on the last lap, and that way it'll trap.
Not sure he can do that, because he's got Elliott right behind him. If he waits this long, Elliott's not going to wait.
Yeah, I think he just realized. He's just gotten to the 3 now, trying to pass him.
Just too many laps right now.
Hamlin's gonna try and put Byron a lap down ASAP here. Bigger buffer that he has, the better.
Yeah, Austin Dillon, whether he's going to battle with Hamlin or battle with Chase Elliott, it's not going to be either for either one of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Hamlin can get away from Dillon, then Dillon has to battle Elliott. He doesn't have a choice.
It wasn't Richmond, it was Martinsville. But I think it was Austin Dillon was trying to get his lap back in the closing stages of a Martinsville stage, and I think it was Kyle Busch, but he got bumped him out of the way.
He ran over Kyle Busch.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Close to the end of stage 2.
Chase will move Dillon to get there too.
Oh yeah.
That's if Hamlin doesn't get Byron here, but Hamlin might get Byron. He's fast.
I love the video game this stream is playing. It says "Don't play this game.exe."
Because if Hamlin can get Byron here, then that doesn't even matter.
Well, yeah, fucking Elliott's got to chase after. I think Byron's trying to hold up Hamlin.
And Key and Priest are trying to box Hamlin in.
Be a good teammate. Be a good teammate.
Oh, Elliott's gonna get by Dillon, looks like.
I'm a good teammate. I'm a good teammate.
I love my teammates. I love my teammates. I love my teammates.
Oh yeah, he's under Byron now.
Is that
maybe
Blaney and Kozlowski there? Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
how many
that
cars?
is Blaney and Kozlowski.
Hold them up. 24, you got this.
Or at least be the first car one lap down. One or the other.
Yeah, I don't think Hamlin has enough time to catch Kez. Even if he gets by Byron.
Got Rick Ware racing in front of him.
But now Chase is gonna race Byron hard for that spot. Chase is there. I take it you're on Team Byron here, Seth.
Oh, you better believe it. Chase can wait till the next caution to get back on the lead lap.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Here he comes.
I don't
Three
think Chase
wide.
wants to wait.
Chase doesn't want
I
to
don't
wait.
think Chase wants to wait one bit. Oh.
Thanks, William.
All right, William Byron can get a wave around.
I don't think I'd
no,
be waving around at this
I don't
track,
either.
no.
Yeah, let me just be out there 2-3 seconds slower than everybody else. Great idea.
It's gonna be well more than 3 seconds. At the end of a run, I think they're going over 3 seconds slower.
Imagine he gets the wave around, hopes and prays, and then suddenly there's a caution that comes out in the first 2 laps of the race.
So I know
of the
traffic
race start.
was ahead of the race leader for a lot of this, but Bowman cut down 4 seconds since the
He's still
pit
right
stop.
on the back bumper.
Oh yeah, Chase pass Hamlin, then Byron gets the lucky dog.
I don't think Chase can. Chase doesn't have it. Especially with that last
Drive
car
it in
between
deep.
them. No
Hamlin's already
chance.
locked in.
Green checkered flag, 2 stages in a row for Denny Hamlin.
Oh my lord, Ryan Preece.
Yeah.
Joey Logano.
Yeah. So Chase is gonna get the lucky dog here.
Harvick gets the last chase or the last point.
Nice job there by Christopher Bell.
Yeah. All right. That's the moon. Yellow. Made out of cheese. I don't think Bowman ended up catching Bell, so
No, he had Almirola between him and Bell.
yeah. Oh, Bell must have passed Almirola. Oh, look, it's the moon again.
Yep, it's back.
Virginia native, feeling pretty good about himself and has passed everyone up to top. But Chase Elliott is going to get the free pass, so that'll put
Height, definitely 6 foot. Trust me, bro.
You know, now he's hoping for a clean final stage, right? And keep the lead lap cars to that limited amount. Get a quick yellow.
So what's it mean for the pit crew on Hamlin's team to have those delivery trucks in the helmet? Is that like Boy Scouts earning a badge or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might be like a football style thing, maybe a JGR thing, because that's what they do. Coach Gibbs. But yeah, college football teams do stickers on their helmet for, like, if they were the most valuable player on the team or stuff like that, or if they got certain attributes. There might be something to do with that, is my guess.
Could be. Suddenly Gibbs.
Larson broke up the Gibbs parade. Oh well. While we're waiting, let me go run my laundry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Favorite food, steak. Favorite drink, steak.
I agree. I mean, theoretically, there is such a thing. I think it was, I think there's like K rations where you can have liquid steak.
J Fred, height, giraffe.
Crisis can happen unexpectedly to anyone. And though it may seem like a small barrier, a simple lock puts space between the thought and the trigger. Learn how securing your guns can help prevent suicide.
It was bleeding. The building was bleeding into the sky.
I cried out to
So Larson's locked into the next round. Truex basically locked into the next round, and Logano could lock himself in tonight.
Damn, Harvick made a move going 3 wide there.
Yeah, they put BJ McLeod in the middle back there too. Oh, Larson.
Yeah, Larson's backing up good. Oh, bye, Logano.
Well, he's lucky that gap was back there. Get Bowman. He's trying the top.
Ross Chastain hit with speeding penalty. That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, if we're looking at history to repeat itself, Wallace led over 200 laps in the 2001 races and didn't win either one of them.
Yeah.
Who?
Rusty Wallace.
Who won both those races?
Stewart won the first one, and Ricky Rudd won the second one.
Good old Rooster Ricky Rudd. Caution?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Speaking
lights
of
are on.
Wallace. Oh, Bubba Wallace. Blew a tire.
Dashing to the wall.
Crash into the wall because I'm not really good.
Theoretically, if you think about it, you'll never be able to find where Wallace hit the wall. It's a red and white car hitting a red and white wall. Just hear him in the car. Curse you, future teammate! If it weren't for your tire carcass stuck to my right side skirt, this wouldn't have happened. Oh, wow. Yeah, he looked kind of like Byron last week.
Yeah. Hello, Lex.
Brad Keselowski, the only one to come down pit road.
Darn it! Byron wasn't the free pass car, it's Austin Dillon. Why do they have Michael Phelps being the spokesman for a commercial for golf?
Well, he's probably doing a lot of that now.
But it makes no sense. He's got nothing to do with golfing.
Well, it may be golf, but it's more U.S. versus, in this case, Europe.
Still makes no sense.
So it's kind of Olympic style. So there you go.
Let's take a look at the
Rough, you idiot.
keys to victory lane. Drivers?
Well, can anybody beat Dave Hamlin? So far, he's been the man of the night. Somebody take it to him.
Welcome to mobile ticketing at Speedway Motorsports. We hope this video is helpful as you download your tickets. Mobile tickets are non-contact and the safest and most secure way to access one of our venues. If you're ready, let's get started. Step 1. Download your free track mobile app for your tickets. Speedway Motorsports has an app for all 8 tracks, and again, they are free in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. All right, got the app.
Making a fairly significant adjustment for Brad Keselowski. Said he just couldn't connect the corners. Probably not a bad move, Steve, with so few cars here on the lead lap.
Yeah, and they didn't take tires because on the left-hand side, only 3 sets remaining with 147 laps. It's a long way to go. You don't want to get upside down on tire sets.
Come back to the restarts. Hamlin. Martin Truex Jr. once again. They made up row 1, and it's still 1, 2, 3, 4 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Now a little more pressure from Martin Truex Jr. this time as Denny Hamlin trying to stay in front.
Yeah, it looked like Denny was a little bit tight rolling. Sometimes when these guys cycle tires, they don't do it often because they're usually putting tires on, but the cycles can change the balance of the car. And so Denny's trying to figure out just what his car is going to be doing, how much throttle to use, how quickly he can roll the center. This 20 car on the outside, though, has great position on the 18 and now jumps to the right rear quarter panel of his teammate Truex.
I think he surprised Truex. Was able to roll the exit of the corner so well on the outside.
Fourth, the best finish for Christopher Bell here in a Cup car, but he's a 3-time winner in the Xfinity Series here at Richmond.
Look at this right here. Look at Christopher Bell. He knows there's a train on the bottom. He's got to make this top work.
Yeah, he'd love to be able to clear this 18 and get to the bottom of the racetrack, but the 19 is there, Parker.
Right, and you may have seen when we were on board with Christopher Bell in the 18 there, looking at the 19, he was wiggling around off the corners, but that's been the problem for the 19. Under that caution, he came across radio and said, we're just taking off too free, can't get the rear in the racetrack to go and get that 11. So look for the 19 trying to conserve those rear tires here in the long run and get that rear in the track, Marty.
Oh, contact right there with the 18 and the 20.
There with the 18 and the 20 guys, and up front, Denny Hamlin talking about the pit strategy and what they'll do on the next stop. Saying when they pit early, it actually hurts his car. Take a listen on the radio.
When we do pit early and the lap cars come out in front of me, even though I'm faster, I'm really hurt my tires because I'm not on the same tires as them, or I'm not on a.
Downloaded? Let's move to step 2. Once you've logged into the app, tap tickets in the main navigation and then tap
everything up really bad.
And Steve, we've seen his teammate Christopher Bell make that move to pit later, so you wonder if Chris Gabehart, with that information, might make that same move as well.
Yeah, with 141 to go, we expect 2 pit stops. The lap in those pit stops, not only for tire life are important, but just where you end up with traffic. If you cycle back out in traffic, it could be a big issue. And right here's a replay of 2 teammates getting together.
So there's a lot there to unpack. The 20 car hoping not to have any damage to the left rear tire. And the 18 car hoping not to affect the handling of his cars. The 19 of Truex is closing in on his teammate Hamlin. Hamlin wanted to know how good his teammates are. Well, Truex is here to play. Maybe he didn't want to know.
He's about to find out as, a little bit loose there for Martin.
All right, so who are you guys thinking? Hamlin, Truex, someone else?
I think it's still too early to call. I think, Larson's still. We don't know exactly what he
has
fully got. I think Chastain still got a shot there. I think Bowman
I mean,
still got a
Chastain
shot.
passed Harvick, Bowman, and Blaney since the restart.
And remember, Chase Elliott's
So
back
3
in the lead
spots up.
lap too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's back on the lead lap, and because of Bubba's caution, back in the main pack of
Yep.
cars. He actually just passed Bowman. So Chase is back at 211 now, or 10th. Bowman is falling like a rock. He's lost 3 spots now.
I don't think his car
I think
fires
he's too
off.
loose. No, I think he's a long run car for sure. Yeah, Chase up to 10th now. Bowman's still falling like a rock. Lost to Reddick, to Benedetto. Larson hasn't lost any time on them, really. He's lost a half 10th in the last 3 laps, so I think he's still alright. Ooh, 3 wide. The 8, the 12, and the 9.
Reddick's a lap down too, isn't he?
Yeah, Reddick is a lap down. I don't know what put him a lap down. Did he have a pit road penalty or something? I have no idea.
I don't know if it was a pit road penalty, but he was running back towards the tail end of the lead lap when the green flag pit stop cycles took place, so I think it just was maybe a combination of being back in traffic and just not having the track position.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, quick, Bubba Wallace wrecked. Let's play our DoorDash commercials while we can. All right, Michael. Mikkel.
Michael has left. I have now replaced him.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Michael version 2.0. You sound so much different.
I know. It's an upbeat voice.
Okay, I'm back.
Michael, I
And
sent
now
you
he's
off.
back.
I emailed you all 3.
All four, oh, did you?
Yep.
Rex is trying to pull away from Hamlin a bit.
You know what's funny is I'm probably gonna have to print these out.
What are these, your tickets that you're talking about?
Yep.
Sounds
You're not gonna
exciting.
do just the scan on your phone?
Oh god, let's see if I remember my password. Oh, hold on. I don't have Ticketmaster on my phone.
Well, then get it.
Download it.
I had to
But
get
then you still gotta
Ticketmaster and I
remember-
had to get the Bristol Motor Speedway
User
app
entered
and
your
link the 2
channel.
of them up. So if I can do it, you can do it.
This is true. If Seth can manage,
And which is
phone
this? So this
technology-
one, I don't. So this one is the Ticketmaster one is for the ARCA trucks, right?
It might do all 3, to be honest. But the UNOH1 is trucks. The Bass Pro is Cup, and I forgot what the Xfinity one was called.
Hey, is anyone gonna be in New York City next weekend? By chance?
Nope.
My sister will be.
No.
Why?
Isn't Seth always in New York?
Not
Well,
New York City.
My sister's in New York City. She lives there.
Also, a little bigger.
Hi.
Is there something going on in New York?
Well, no, I was heading down there, so I just wanted to meet up if anyone was actually gonna be there.
User in your channel was kicked from the
I mean,
server.
if I can teleport, that'd be nice. I'll do that.
User entered your channel.
Hello, Jeff.
Hello.
Okay, hold on. Let me load up this app and.
Time for the
So,
Yankees to
Victor,
choke
you're doing
another game.
something similar to what me and my brother did, like in 2018, where it's so like, hi, we're here, want to meet up, right?
Yeah, I like how the Yankees
Oh,
lose to the
Chastain's
Blue
on pit road.
Jays, and
That's
then the Blue
interesting.
Jays can't beat the Orioles. It's like, what?
Why is Chastain on pit road?
We paid $100 million, 10-year
Oh,
contract,
it's scheduled. I
and
think
we
he's gonna
can't beat the
pit
worst
twice
team
to
in
split the
baseball.
stage.
It is tragic.
I thought
Well,
that
the
the
worst-
worst team in baseball was Pirates.
No, it's for the AL. It's the
The Orioles.
Orioles, and for the NL, it's the Diamondbacks.
Harvick's pit crew, his rear tire changer took a face plant like a nosedive.
Ouch.
Didn't it looked like the hose got caught on the right rear?
He just went straight down. I feel bad. At least they're wearing helmets.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to view the barcode in order to get for them to scan it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. They'll probably
Yeah.
need to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Let me go. That's the first one. Now let me go do the rest of them.
Oh, were the other ones not there, or?
No, they're there. I did one. I'm doing one at a time.
Oh, okay.
That's
So I was gonna
close.
say I had to go through 2 different apps, but they should all just go to one app for you.
I have a Bristol. Seth Cole sent you one ticket. Oh, it says Ticketmaster.
Blaney's been super quiet tonight, but he's been up there.
Yeah, he hasn't ever left the top 10. He's just
Food
never been
City 300. All right, let me see.
throwing a party.
All right, let me log back into my Ticketmaster.
Oh, that's
and
what it
see
is.
what
Yeah,
other
Food
events I
City is
got.
the Xfinity race.
Okay, work with me, phone, please.
Oh no, Hamlin! Oh, they might get an uncontrolled tire. That was out onto the pit road.
Did Almirola speed? Because he's coming back down.
Is he? I didn't even see him come back down.
I
Yeah.
don't think this worked, Seth. Oh, I can print these tickets though.
Oh, Michael again.
Hamlin might get a penalty. That tire was starting to creep onto pit road. It was out of his box.
He probably
Alright.
won't get penalized.
Seth, I may have to print these tickets. It's giving me the option to print the Food City 300 one.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Everything I saw just said digital ticket, so I didn't know if you get that option or not.
Yeah, I looked on my
Wait, is Chastain ahead of everyone else? Oh right, he pitted a lap early.
Yeah.
Chastain's leader after Bell pits.
Go get him, Ross. Come on. Man, I feel bad for Almirola.
Yeah, that's rip.
There no like window on the right hand side of that car?
No, the on short tracks they don't do windows on the right side.
Okay.
So what did you say, Seth? You had to do the Bristol Motor Speedway app?
For Xfinity and Cup, I did, yeah. And then they ask you if you want to link it to your Ticketmaster account.
Link it to your what?
Ticketmaster account.
Okay. This could be just the easiest
Bowman's
way
back
to
up
do
to
it.
11th. He's starting to pick back up the pace on the distance.
Yeah, they
Who
probably
sped
just
again?
McDowell has to.
Somebody sped
yeah,
again?
speeding.
Oh, McDowell's just
Yeah,
like, I don't want to be in this chase no more, guys.
McDowell sped
I
earlier.
mean, I kind
sped
of
twice
expected
this
that.
time. So he sped 3 times now.
I think Darlington was his best shot and he screwed up.
They had
Yeah.
to, well, they had to know when they won the 500 that they weren't going to be making it past the first round of the playoffs. It's like,
Yeah,
it's good
not
to
unless
be
they have
here,
something
but
crazy happen.
yeah.
The only way it'll help you is if you convince some big sponsor to be like, "Oh, I'm in the playoffs this year. If you give us a lot of money, we'll be able to make it past the first round." And if the sponsor funnels money in, that
Seth,
might help.
it's giving me the option to sign up with Facebook, Google, or email.
I did mine with email.
All right, so Chastain's leading, but Busch is going to take him over because pressure tires.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There's a gap
Blew
though
right
back to
by him.
Truex, so if Chastain can just kind of hold the second spot.
I don't think he will. I think he'll drop back to about third before it
Hey,
equalizes.
Now they're still gonna have to pit, right?
Yeah, they'll have another pit cycle.
Seth, you go to Bristol. What I think you should do is you and everyone should get spaced out all over the track next to where the green lights are. You know, for the showing that it's green. And then randomly, just out of pure hatred, start flashing a yellow light all around and make everyone think there's caution.
You know, there's a lot of things I want to do when I go down to Bristol next week. Getting arrested isn't one of them.
Why not? That sounds fun.
Yeah, you can do that, Henry.
Wait, you're saying you don't want a criminal record? Where's the fun in that?
I mean,
I don't have a criminal record. You
granted,
do.
it will be a Bristol trip to remember, but still.
Well, I mean, don't you want to make sure that your driver wins?
They got to be up there first.
Okay, Landon Castle.
All right, I clicked how to download my ticket, or where do I go, Seth, to link up the account?
User was moved
Go
out
to.
Oh, it
left
wasn't a
her
speeding
loose on the
penalty.
10.
It was a loose wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured it might have been when they ended up doing 2 tires on his second pit stop. So what you do, Michael, is you go to down in the bottom. It should say My Tickets. You go to that, and it should give you like a pop up that says, "Do you want to link this with your?"
I don't see anything on that. Do I have to like scroll down?
Should be at the bottom of your screen there. It should say like profile. Hang on, let me.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, down the bottom of your screen. If you're on the home page of the Bristol app, should
Hold
say.
on, I'm loading it up right now. For being fucking slow. Okay, I'm in the main page. The first thing I see is how to download your tickets.
Okay.
When I
So
click,
down at the look down on the
my,
bottom. Look down the bottom of your. You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I can scroll. That's all I can scroll.
So there's nothing on the bottom of your screen that says Home, Explore, Tickets, Schedule, Profile.
I see my tickets. I just clicked on it here.
Okay, click that.
Oh, it's taking me to Ticketmaster.
There you go. It'll ask you if you want to log in. If you have it on file, you can automatically.
It did it automatically.
Yeah, there you go. And you should have your.
Okay, so then I just need to do then I don't need Ticketmaster. I just need the Bristol app because I got all 3 of them right here.
Oh
So
wait, hold on. Which ones do you have? Because I actually got to send you one of the either trucks or Arc. I just realized I've got 4 on here.
Yeah, you guys send me trucks because all I have is the Arca. But if we're gonna be there for the Arca, we don't need the truck technically, because we're already gonna be inside. We're gonna already be inside the inside.
Yeah, it's true. It only gave me 1 ticket for the Arca one. So all right.
Yeah, we're already gonna be inside, and if for some reason they're like, "Oh, do you have your truck ticket?" Then we just like, "Seth does."
Here it be.
So I think we're fine.
That's right, because it's a bundle. It was a bundle anyway for the Arca truck. So.
Oh, I just had to click on the ticket part.
Yeah.
The ticket symbol.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Are you guys bringing any signs or making any signs?
Probably not. I can bring an American flag.
And
I just gotta be able to see you guys from TV.
And it said masks are.
It said we're over in turn 3. I don't think that you're gonna be able to see us over there.
It said masks are recommended, not mandatory, so we don't even have to wear masks.
I'm gonna bring one just in case, but I don't plan on wearing one at all.
I have no choice but bring one because I'm going to be on a plane, and they're still so much heavily enforced on a plane.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Automobiles.
I'm gonna get rid of the Ticketmaster apps. I don't need it.
I'm gonna keep them just until after the week's over. Speaking of Bristol, there you go. It was a Bristol commercial.
Speaking of Bristol, Kyle Busch is leading.
I got the Southwest Airline app, so I can check in and get my mobile ticket on there when it's time for me to do that.
The Hamlin's caught Chastain now, so Chastain back to 4th
Yeah.
after this one probably.
So the short pit worked for like 3 laps.
I don't know if I'm going to make it to the end of this
I mean,
race.
he's still ahead of where he would have been before, because he was in 5th.
If it stays
he's
green
only
from
about
here
to go back to 4th, yeah.
If it stays green from here to the finish, how long do you think we got left in this race?
81 laps.
An hour.
Yeah,
Less than an hour.
I'd say about maybe 40 to 50 minutes. Bear in mind the pace is going to back down, and they are going to have to make another pit stop.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 50 minutes without a caution.
But we got
That's
Rick
in
Ware racing
just to be
cars that are
safe.
still running, so there will be a caution at some point.
Yeah, that's not true.
Got my
Bets
headphones
on them
in.
wrecking each other.
Yep.
I got my headphones ready to go to.
Nope, I refuse. I refuse to bring headphones with me.
Gonna be pretty loud.
I sat through Martinsville without headphones. I've sat through 2 Fonda Speedway races without headphones.
Well, to be fair, Martinsville isn't a big dome like Bristol is.
It's
No,
still a dome.
Bristol is it's the loudest track. Behind loudest with Dover. Both of them are the 2 loudest tracks on the schedule.
Martinsville doesn't have the high stands, but it's still kind of like a stadium.
Bristol is apparently the loudest track on the schedule.
It is because it's in a dome, like a bowl.
Yeah, it is
or
completely enclosed. It amplifies it by a bit.
Imagine hosting WrestleMania inside Bristol Motor Speedway.
That'd be pretty cool. And they had a college football game there once.
Yes, they
didn't
did.
Yep, so it's possible.
Even if you don't get headphones, they have those noise filter ones, like earplugs, that you can still hear perfectly fine. It just filters out anything over a certain decibel count.
Yeah, I got those the hunting earphones.
Yeah.
Called Champion.
See, what I do is I don't even worry about the earphones. I just get a racing electronics scanner, so I can hear all the radio calls while I'm at the track.
That would be good, but I didn't feel like I can for it a month in advance.
Well,
Michael
actually,
taps
one
me
thing
on
you
the
can do is,
shoulder.
do you have any? Do your hunting headphones? Do they also connect to Do they have speakers in them?
No.
Like regular headphones? No.
No, they're just like the the
yeah.
gunshot canceling style earphones.
Yeah, they have gunshot canceling ones. Still have like music that you can play through them.
It would be cool if that did. I would love that.
I think 3M makes them. But either way, you could do that and connect it to your phone because you can get the scanner app on your phone for $5.
Bye bye, Bubba Wallace. You suck.
Chase Elliott's reeling him in.
Slowly, but he's still 8 seconds behind.
Yeah. Well, 8 seconds, 74 laps.
That's doable.
Gotta get a second every. Yeah. Second every 8 laps or so.
I was gonna say Harvick behind Tyler Reddick. That's funny, and then I realized Reddick's a lap down.
Well, he is behind him on the track. He's not behind him on the scoring.
I mean, Reddick's faster than Harvick. He's just.
I'm awake.
Are you? You don't sound awake.
I just woke up.
Like a fib. All right, now Chastain's strategy is officially not as good. He's moved back to 6th.
So now here's the question. Does he become the first one to pit road again if we have green flag pit stops? Wow. Newman taking the air off the nose of 18.
Newman.
What a combination. Bacon and M&Ms.
Ew.
Disgusting combination.
Is Bowman about to go a lap down, looks like?
Yep. And you got Keselowski and Blaney literally just ahead, too. It's 7 tenths from Bowman up to Keselowski, and then another 6 tenths from Keselowski up to Blaney.
Can't have good race cars all the time.
I mean, they do have good race cars. They're in the top 12.
But I mean, these are like top tier teams that are getting lapped. Like, holy cow.
Well, true, but it also is Bristol in a very short track, so.
You want to amend that statement?
It's only like a 3/4 of a mile racetrack.
Yes, but again, do you want to amend the previous statement?
No, I don't.
You said this is Bristol.
Oh, I didn't. I said it's like.
No, you
Bristol.
said this is Bristol.
No, you said this is Bristol.
Well,
I
you
can
know.
confirm.
Listen, I'm tired. I told you I probably wasn't gonna make it all the way as much as I want to, and I still got Bristol on the mind, and I'm excited for this trip.
All right, I'm
So,
still waiting for you to give
cut
me
some slack.
No, I'm still waiting for a legitimate answer, a legitimate reason.
What did I just walk back into?
You want to hear my legitimate reason?
Nope.
Fuck you. That's my legitimate reason.
Wow.
That was
I am
unnecessary.
so lost that I just heard that the legitimate reason for
Shut the
something
fuck
is
up,
F
Henry. No one's
you.
talking to you. Kidding.
Wow.
Double
so
down.
rude.
Hey, this is coming from the guy who legitly kicked him when I saw him at Daytona.
I mean, that is true.
I didn't do it very hard, but
Yeah.
come
All
on,
this
hold him up.
time, I thought it was Kyle Busch screaming my leg at Daytona. It was Henry the whole time.
Oh shit, that's what I wanted to send you. There was something I saw that was hilarious on Facebook, and I wanted to send it to you, Seth, but I can't find it now.
Wow.
How's
Guess it was so
Kurt
very
Busch?
important.
How is Kurt Busch so technically in the
Because Bowman hasn't gained enough positions after his DNF or not DNF, but his bed run last week to pass him in points. Remember, Kurt Busch had a 26-point buffer between himself and the cut line coming into this race.
Yeah.
Who's the only?
And Bowman didn't get any stage points either.
No, he
where's
got two
where's
in
Hamlin?
stage
He got
2.
Where's Hamlin?
Hamlin's fourth.
Was he fourth?
He's third.
Then who's
Third about 8
Oh,
seconds
so then
back.
we're missing the 20 car. That's
Yeah,
right. He's the
and
only one that's
he
not
just
in the top 5.
he just got passed by Larson, I think.
Yeah, I think the 20 is what, in 7th? 6th?
Yeah, I think he's 6th.
Hey, look, it's the 00. It'd be a shame if somebody spun him out.
Quinn Hoof. Well, it's not going to be a must win, but Byron's really going to have to do something next week at Bristol with where he is right now.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be quite this bad for either Byron or Bowman, really.
It's all right. I'll be sure to laugh at Seth as Bowman gets eliminated and Joey Logano gets locked into the next round.
You mean Byron?
I will throw debris on the track in the closing stages if Logano is leading.
Throw debris on the track and then get carted out.
Hey, it'd be the last race of the weekend, so it's not as if I'm going back to Bristol the following day.
Joey Logano's leading. Throw
I'll throw your noise cancellation headphones on the track. That way it'll be your fault.
And before a camera actually catches you being the one to throw it.
Hey, I'll make the TV. Yay.
Oh God.
Make sure to
Hey
plug
guys,
in an SCRA while
that's
you're out.
exactly. Hey guys, I'm the guy that threw the debris to bring out that caution. By the way, head over and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yes. Head over to your YouTube channel for debris throwing action.
For debris throwing action and 8 shirtless dudes.
8 shirtless dudes. And we play video games.
Yeah, James, we did a tribute to you. We played played some Jackbox games shirtless.
Yeah.
Is that Byron coming to pit road?
Legitly 8 of
No,
us,
it was
including Poti.
I think Byron just hit pit road.
Carson started it.
Carson started it, Seth initiated it, and then it was all
And
to
then
the
I
races
watched
after
it
that.
back, and I'm like, why the heck were you all like that?
And then Dilla Poti comes in and says, I
Chris
joined
goes
the
in.
wrong channel.
So did I get redirected to Pornhub?
Just
Oh no, like the funny thing is, I was totally AFK when you actually started recording. When I actually started talking again, that's when I came back.
Yeah, this was fine.
But to be fair, at least it made it to where you could see my live reaction at seeing whatever the heck that was.
Whoa, Truex, hang on, buddy.
Pit cycle.
Byron was the first one on pit road.
Chastain is in, and so is Truex.
Final stop of the night with less than 60 to go.
Chastain a 13.9. Austin Dillon a 12.7.
Ooh,
Truex
Tyler
with a
Reddick.
12.2.
Truex with a 12.2.
Reddick had to slow up to avoid running into the back of Truex.
Whoa!
I don't think
Sideways in his box.
McLeod, did did you react to what we did? I don't remember if you reacted or not.
Reacted to what now?
Us Seth telling you how we all
I don't
played
think he heard
Jackbox
it.
games shirtless. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Said I'd do it.
I think they were a little slow on the right or left
I'm
rear
a
there for
little
Kyle Busch.
chunkier than I was then.
Entered your channel.
Say that again.
Oh,
who's too fast?
Bye, Kyle. That's Kyle.
Oh, Kyle.
They made a mistake on the left rear. I think he was trying to make up that time.
Wait, who had a mistake on pit road?
Kyle Busch.
Kyle.
Even if they did, too fast entering.
Disconnected from your channel.
So who's winning right now?
Well, really, we don't know because they're doing
It's gonna be
pit lane
Truex,
cycles.
though.
It should be Truex, yeah.
It should be Truex. He
Truex,
was
what,
well
9
ahead of
seconds
Hamlin.
over Bell, probably?
It was over Hamlin, and he was 5 seconds over Hamlin, I think. So.
Ooh, that looked a little slow on Hamlin's left front.
14.1 seconds. That's 2 seconds slower than Truex.
No, the 5 is.
He should be coming down this time. I think he's coming down this time, yeah.
Chastain's gonna be in 5th by the end of this. So I guess it all evened out for him.
Is Kyle coming back down pit road? I don't
Yeah.
think he is.
Kyle will have to. I don't have a choice.
Oh, he has a choice. Okay, there he is.
Well, he can't afford to get DQ'd because then he's
Yeah.
definitely going into Bristol in a must-win.
And before Kyle's like, screw you guys, I can win at Bristol.
I mean, he can. But I don't think you want to go in there in a must-win situation.
Truex 8-second lead on over Denny Hamlin. So now all we're missing for tonight's been all about Joe Gibbs.
Yeah, I mean, which isn't surprising. They've always been good at Richmond. Chastain up to 4th now.
If his crew chief just comes over there and says, hey, man, just hang tight right here. Maintain. Look, we're going to get an opportunity if we get a yellow to get some of these spots back. You feel horrible.
Chase Elliott gets... Chase Elliott's like, you fucked up my car, 42, and I'll do the same. Seth, isn't it past your bedtime?
Excuse me, sir?
Old man.
Just falls asleep halfway through Bristol.
Dylan almost fell asleep halfway through the dual races at Daytona.
I fell asleep. I basically fell asleep driving back from Dover. I had to pull over, stop at McDonald's, and have like 3 cups of coffee.
Coffee now.
Coffee don't work on me.
No, Seth's gonna have to buy himself a couple packs of combos. That's what I was gonna say.
Are you sure?
Yep, pizza combos.
Couple bags of cotton balls.
A couple bags of combos and some Mountain Dew, and he can drive through the entire night. Arrive at Anthony McCrae's at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Anthony, it's time to go.
Are you driving all the way down, Seth?
Yep.
He's driving down to Virginia to pick up Anthony, and then he's driving from there to Bristol or to an Airbnb. Pretty sure the Airbnb is closer is on the way to the track for him. So, because it's a whole nother hour and a half drive from the Airbnb we're staying at to Bristol.
Yeah.
Hamlin slowly catching Truex.
I don't think he'll make it. I think Truex maintains it. Unless there's a caution, of course. Because I mean, those tires equalize eventually. The three lap fresher tires aren't going to be like that forever.
No.
Ugh. Hey Seth.
That's me.
You know what's better than 8 shirtless dudes playing Jackbox?
9 shirtless dudes playing Jackbox?
No, four shirtless dudes playing Monopoly in real life.
I'll do it.
I'm half
I'm
tempted.
down to play any games. I bought Monopoly on my phone because I like Monopoly so much.
I legit am thinking about packing my Monopoly game in my suitcase.
Where are we ever going to find the time to do it?
Hotel room.
The transition between Sunday night and Monday?
I thought Sunday night we were going to be
plus-
going.
Well, actually, to be honest, we shouldn't be staying out too late Sunday night anyways, because me and Matt both have to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning.
So just don't go to sleep.
I can't do that, Seth.
Michael, first off, you're not driving back to the airport. Secondly, you're going to be on a plane. So you're not driving in either case. You can just fall asleep on the plane.
2 hours later, then the person sitting next to me, wake the fuck up and get out of my way. And I'll be a zombie just walking back to my car, walking back to the car that my mom's gonna pick me up in, and there's no way I could stay up all night. I would fall asleep on the way to the airport. Matt would literally have to wake me up.
In all honesty, Michael, I'm tempted to do something similar tonight.
This wasn't even supposed to happen. My flight wasn't even supposed to be till like 10 o'clock. But then they were like, "Oh no, we're advancing you an hour early." Change.
Oh, fun.
So I went from having to wake up at like 5 o'clock on the road by 6 to now having to wake up at like 4:30 or 4 o'clock and being on the road by 4:30.
That's not too bad.
It's not, but I feel bad for Matt because he also has to work. He said something about possibly having to work Monday, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal for him to drop me off in at the airport and then just drive from the airport to his work.
Which
okay, yeah,
is
that,
literally
that
his
would
house.
Yeah.
I thought it's something that would be something similar to like how tonight I'm essentially going to be waking up at 1:25 a.m. Either that or just staying up till that point anyway, just to watch the F2 race. And then nothing else. If I do fall asleep, I wake up around 6 to go and watch F1.
Find the damn stream of it.
Your channel.
It would be for the stream of it because I don't have a TV in my room. And I probably wouldn't care to use the TV even if it was in my room. Actually, no, I can't say that. I would care to use it. I just would use it as a third monitor if I could find the HDMI as an HDMI to a USB cable. No joke. That's quite literally what it would be for. That's about it.
Kyle's almost on the verge of going a lap down.
Yep, Austin Dillon's about a second and a half ahead of the leader. Kyle's about 5 seconds ahead.
Hamlin's catching, and it's now almost 5.7 seconds.
Yeah, I still don't think he has it. I don't think he's getting there. He's getting 3/10 every 3 laps. So he's getting a tenth a lap now.
How many laps to go?
29.
All
I
really
don't think
depends on
Hamlin's
how
gonna get
much traffic holds up Truex. I mean, you got Dillon that's going to be up here soon for Truex to catch.
Dillon's already a lap down, isn't he?
Nope, last car in the lead lap.
Byron's definitely in a must-win.
I mean, we can't say that just yet.
17 out. That's 18, roughly 18 positions on the track.
Bear in
give or
mind
take
too,
stage points.
Well, yeah, but let's also bear in mind it's Bristol. A lot of those guys there, like Bush, Almirola, both the Bushes, could have something happen even in the first stage, and if Byron picks up some stage points, completely changes the landscape. So I don't think it's necessarily a must-win yet.
Yeah.
But he has to at least, in my opinion,
He has
have
to
at
run
least
good.
he has to have a top 10, if not top 5 car.
Damn,
Yeah, the only
Keselowski.
one
Why
that's
couldn't you
really
have just
must-
gotten loose off turn 4 and accidentally turned Denny Hamlin into
The only
the
one
wall?
that's really must win is McDowell.
Again, to be fair, I'm not really all that hell bent or like would get bent out of shape if Hamlin won a championship. After everything he's been through, he does kind of deserve one.
Yeah, but Jordan Fish is against it.
I don't know who the hell that is.
His
ex-wife,
ex-wife.
his ex-girlfiend,
Or his ex-girlfriend.
ex-wife.
I
whatever.
was
Yeah.
just
right.
I was just looking up like William Byron's like stats at Bristol. In only 6 starts, he only has like one top 10. This is on Bristol concrete.
But
Not
from
Bristol
what I
dirt.
remember, in at least 2, maybe 3 of those races, he was running inside the top 10 and was trapped on the top side, involved in a wreck that wasn't of his own making. So
Yeah, true.
luck hasn't been on his side, but the
remember that.
performance has actually been there.
That's just trying to make up every excuse for him.
I
for
really am.
Byron.
You know, sometimes you just got to grasp at straws. So
It's alright. It's with you with Bowman right now. I know Bristol isn't Bowman's best track, but I'm really like, oh man, he ran good on Bristol dirt before he wrecked.
well, didn't Bowman run good there when he drove for BK Racing? He didn't have
He
like
did, actually.
he didn't have a
Had
super
decent.
good finish, but for the equipment he was in, he had a decent run from what I recall.
Yeah. I don't know, but he wasn't that good last year. So
And before a caution comes out, and it's Garrett Smithley.
I mean, Bowman just
I can
needs
see
a
it.
top 10 day. That's what Bowman needs. Bowman needs a top 10 day tomorrow.
I'm still waiting for
next
Joey
week,
Gase
sorry.
to blow a tire. He hasn't done that yet.
I like how there's somebody on Twitch in my recommended channels named Skeptical Pickle.
Larson's trying to get past Harvick here.
Damn, he's just coming off turn 4, and the 19's just going into 3. Fuck.
Yeah.
How many wins does Truex have this season? 2?
2. No, 3. Maybe it is 2.
I think he won like Spring Phoenix, he won Spring Darlington, and also Spring Martinsville.
Maybe he does have 3 then.
There's an absolute wall of traffic behind him.
Yeah, but I don't think Hamlin's catching him if there's no caution.
No, I agree.
I saw it at the beginning. After they got off pit road and Martin had as much of a lead as he did, I was like, nah, it's his. This is caution.
Well, I mean,
it's his to lose.
At least
15 to go. Let's see if they can complete it before 11 o'clock.
Hey, if Truex wins, at least a patriotic car won tonight.
Yeah.
Just some crummy FedEx. I should say, X stole my kid's car.
Wife took the kids.
Ex-wife took the kids.
You know, technically, if Truex and Hamlin finish 1-2, it's still a 9-11. It's just a 1 in front of it.
Oh, 9-11, and then the extra 1 is for 0-1.
There you go.
That's stretching it quite a bit there.
It's not really. It's
Shut up.
military
It's the
date.
best. It's the best thing you can do.
It is 01 9/11. Yeah, that's military date. That's good.
That's also how the British sometimes do it. Chris Buescher. I want to see what Keselowski's car is going to look like next year. Could it just be his same discount tires scheme, just with a 6 instead of a 2?
Is discount tire coming with him?
I would assume.
I don't think so. I think discount's
don't-
gonna go to Austin Cindric.
Yeah, I think it's a team sponsor, not a driver sponsor.
True. And before Keselowski is just driving an unsponsored number 6.
Then again, if
he'll be in the
discount,
Oscar Mayer car all year.
well, if discount does leave, Cindric still got Money Lion and
before Keselowski is sponsored by GoFundMe. GoFundMe and it's just a whole link to his GoFundMe to sponsor his car.
Hey, Anthony Alfredo, I need help with sponsorship. Here you go, iRacing.
10 to go, and the gap is 3.6.
Joey Gase, why are you still running in one piece? I don't understand.
Stop trying to get a caution. I don't want Denny Hamlin to win.
I don't want Hamlin to win either, but it puts Christopher Bell in the mix.
I'm watching on a different stream, so right now it just said 8 to go.
Oh, we're on 9 to go.
And Chastain,
we're about to hit.
Chastain just almost wrecked the 42.
You mean
I meant the 5. Shut up. I'm sorry.
Chastain almost wrecked the 42.
I'm tired.
We're 8 to go now.
Chastain almost wrecked himself.
He did. He almost wrecked himself and the 5.
He just put his hand out the window there to Larson, saying, "That was my bad."
Okay, the gap's now to about three seconds, but yeah, it was 7 laps to go.
Yeah,
just on time.
I think Chastain's let him have the spot back.
Yeah, it's totally fair.
I think Larson just waved out.
He just waved out the window too. Yeah, so both of them
they're
were
good.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, that was just a moment. We're good.
Uh-oh, I think Clint Boyer's on the racetrack, and you think he has a tire going down.
You just hear Boyer, "Oh no!" and then you see the engine gone. Look on iRacing.
Truex says he's out of tires.
Yeah,
tires
but he
are
has
gone.
clear traffic ahead of him. Hamlin has a bunch of traffic, and Truex has none.
Yeah, there's no way Hamlin can make that back up.
This is good. If Truex hangs on, this is going to be his 31st career win.
Crazy to think that if Kyle didn't get in trouble, this could have been a JGR 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. With how much Hamlin's catching Truex, like if there were maybe like 10, 20 more laps, Hamlin would definitely be there.
Well, if there were 20 more laps, these guys couldn't make it the rest of the way on fuel.
They would probably go another. They could make it on fuel, but they'd probably want to pit again for tires.
It must be awkward for a team owner to have to pick one of his 3, or one of his 4 cars to get, to sit on while they're running 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3.
I'm not necessarily sure about that, because I think Rick Hendrick always would just go to whichever
whoever's in the lead.
who was in the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, but in before the last lap, Hamlin gets by Truex and he has to hop down.
He has
and
to
run
to
Denny Hamlin.
How long is it taking to make a lap around here? 25 seconds. Ah, screw it.
I mean, man, we probably wouldn't even
White
need to
flag.
go,
Yeah,
I don't think
another, like,
unless Truex really slides.
He's been loose out of the corners. I don't know why he's pushing it as much.
Truex has to knock the wall down for Hamlin to win.
Truex has 3 wins, so this would be his 4th win.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. 4th win.
At least I think it is his 4th
win number 31 of his career.
Line was across the line.
Well, that's going to be a boring race win car. I don't think there's a mark on it.
Yeah.
might as well just do the clean version.
It's still almost kind of it's still a little crazy to think about just how.
I want to see the race version where the tires are just scuffed all to hell.
But the patriotic
he's still racing. He's going around again, making
Truex
sure.
cars always go good.
Yep.
He went around again full speed just to make sure. 4th win this season.
It's still it's kind of crazy, to think, that just like about like 8 years ago, he only had like a 1 win.
I know, right?
Fucking DEI was holding him back.
Well, I mean, it was DEI, and then
I should say Teresa was technically holding him back.
I mean, yeah, unfortunately, Truex came to the Cup Series, as DEI collapsed, and then joined MWR when it was still like struggling.
That's right. I was gonna ask, who was he driving for when Regan Smith won at Darlington? It was Michael Waltrip Racing.
Everyone forgets he was in the 56.
I did. I really did. I couldn't bridge that gap there between DEI and Furniture Row.
Well, there's also the moment where, for I think it was 2013, where the spin by Boyer.
Yep, and that put 13 cars in the
56.
And that put 13 cars in the chase.
Yeah, putting Gordon in as well.
I like how they just didn't take him out and put him in. Like they should have been like, "Oh, your teammate did this for you. I'm sorry, but you're penalized." And took the 56 out and put the 24 in instead of just adding the 24.
Well, I think if Martin had been the one to try to spin to save his own championship, then they probably would have pulled him out and put Jeff in there.
Wow, even the burnout didn't kill the tires. If you're gonna do a race win version, you gotta have steam coming out of from underneath the hood. That's the only way you're gonna be able to make it different from a clean version.
Just put a very light cloth right there so it does that.
Just put like a little thing of water there and set the die cast on a heater.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Did somebody threw a can? There was a can sitting on the front straightaway, down the apron.
Seth, I got a question for you.
Do you?
No.
Which one do you need more?
The heck is that?
That was Henry with his weird voice saying that during the draft.
So do it again.
Which one do you need more?
I have a really stupid
What
answer.
It's the Stanley Steamer. I wonder if the fans are gonna give Truex beer like the Darlington fans did to Gregson.
Who wants a chip?
A microchip?
Yes, it's a tortilla chip.
Ooh, ASMR.
Just wait until I pour my water.
That's good. I was gonna say those patriotic Bass Pro cars tend to sell well for diecasts.
Yeah. They're good looking cars.
They are.
You know what's not a good looking car?
An unsponsored Rick Ware racing machine.
Well, someone got the right answer.
Wait, what did he?
Whatever
What did he?
car you drive.
Hold on, what did he just say though?
He said my car.
So you realize that that's an insult against you and me because I paint your cars.
No, not my NR car. My physical,
meant-
real life car.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh.
Whatever car he drives
Like
in
everything,
RL.
like what? I don't even. You do realize I don't even do online racing anymore.
Carson, I will send you a large FRN sticker you can plaster right on the front. It'll look like $1 million.
Well, I'm not gonna put it on my actual car until I
it right
get a
on
new
the
one
hood.
anyway.
I'd put one on the windshield. Or on the rear view.
Put
or
on the
back window.
windshield like Ricky Bobby with Fig Newtons.
No, I'm just gonna make the first 3 letters of my license plate FRN.
There you go. No, your license plate
FR
needs to be like
FRN 6969.
Needs to be like HGHLTRS.
I don't think I can do that.
What?
It'd be a shorter version of highlighters.
Hold on. Let's see if it's available. What did you say it would be?
HGHLTRS. Hey, Truex fan gets the checkered flag.
Yeah, it's
available.
always good.
Oh god.
It's available?
Yeah.
Yes. Now the next question, can you get
Why is it
the...
that I feel like that was something that would come up in like I Split the Room or like Whiplash?
Probably. Now the next question. Do they allow you to have like neon colored lettering on your license plate? Because obviously it would have to be fluorescent yellow.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, it's not like you can't put like the letters in like illuminated.
Darn.
At least not with this custom plates, anyway.
So what do we think? JGR sweep the round of 16?
Well, I mean, given that Bristol's one of Kyle Busch's best racetracks, I can definitely see it.
I'm indifferent.
Microphone muted.
Well, thanks guys for tuning into the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Wasn't planning on doing the watch party,
You know
but
what I almost wanted
we
to Go and
I had
see,
nothing on tonight,
see if you all
so figured
enjoyed
that
Split the Room
we do this and follow the
more,
Richmond
that we
race.
have
I'm going to be in
like
Bristol
a
live
little bit
next
more
week
people to
to
actually
see who
play
advances
at this
into the round
time.
of 12 Xfinity Series. They have their
What
last
game?
I think instead we should play
race of the regular
Garticon with all the
season,
people we have.
and
Split the Room.
Trucks are
I
going
was
to be there
actually
as
thinking
well
of
with their
Dark
elimination
Fun too.
race, so
Because like we
should
have
be
a,
good.
because if we play Jackbox, we'll
Dylan
probably
Young just joined.
unexpectedly have more
So,
than 8.
thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the watch
You're
party.
gonna have not me
Congrats
because
to
I'm going
Truex
to
on
bed.
the win, and we'll see you later.